Welcome, everybody, to Enter Tournament of Champions podcast. Hey, all right, there's a signature. So this week we are back to discussing tournaments, debating tournaments. Normally we do movies, television. This time we're doing games. Well, we do games too sometimes, but yeah, the point is that we're back to the what you guys know and love us for. Question mark. So
I don't know if anyone has ever commented, "Hey guys, you haven't done those tournaments in a while."
Yeah. I don't know that anybody's commented.
You know why? Because no one's commenting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, could have ended it. I don't know why. I don't know if anybody's commented.
We should have just ended it when we were told that we weren't funny. That's when we should have ended this.
Maybe that guy has some pull, and he's responsible for it.
You guys
it's not
aren't
even
funny.
a downfall.
You guys should just kill yourselves. It's like, oh, that's not what he said, but that's how I took it. So
yeah. Which is, that's I've thought about that. And we're just going to keep doing the podcast. We took the advice to heart.
Right. I like how I was about to say, like, you thought about the suicide, but like, no, it was about the keep on doing the podcast. So thank you.
No, yeah.
I was like, wow, that got really dark.
No, I conducted an investigation into myself and found that our podcast was fine. So we're going to keep doing it.
Oh,
that's what people do.
Excellent.
Right? Yeah.
Just don't care. That's all.
Good. Glad we don't care about that guy's opinion at all. Appreciate your input, though.
I don't.
But not really.
There was nothing appreciative coming from you.
No, that was a douche.
So yeah, like I said, we're talking about games. This is a games tournament. 16 games are going at it, man, and not in a sexual way, unless you're into that, I guess.
Well, maybe a couple of these might.
Maybe. Oh yeah, Uncharted. Yeah. I'll wade some Uncharted waters. Oh yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna read.
How is that not gonna win?
I don't know.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there, I guess. We're going to revisit 10 years ago when we were all children in our wee 20s.
Yeah. I was definitely in my mid-20s. Yeah. Definitely felt like a child. Yeah.
And I'm Jeff, joined by Kyle and JD.
Yo.
And we're the same three guys that do it every fucking episode. So if you don't know by now, episode 85, then, what are you feeling all right? Did you click on us by mistake? I understand if you did. There's a lot out there.
A YouTube algorithm, man. You just never know.
But please continue to give us a shot. We'll try not to offend too much. I mean, JD, he's...
Yeah, I'm not going to try.
Who's the most offensive, so I don't know.
Easily.
So we're each going to start listing our personal top 10s from 2009, and then, try to combine those into a kind of cohesive as possible and respectful to our lists 16-seeded tournament. So starting 10 through 1. Hey JD, hit me with your your illustrious.
It's just a joke at this point.
Like it's the worst. Like it's the worst.
That's why you're first. If you ain't first,
if you ain't worst, you're last.
I don't know, something like that.
He's like, I really have a top 5, but here's random 5 games on the bottom.
You know what? I actually really have a top 7. My bottom 3 are my bottom 2 especially are just throw-ins, and then my bottom 8's just I know it exists and I know about it. But anyway, number 10, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Fuck me for that.
What a
number. I don't have any other choices. What am I going to put there?
I really like 2, to be honest. But
I mean, it's
no
fine.
Russian, baby. You shoot all those people down in that airport. It's fucking nuts.
What am I going to put there, Kyle? Brutal Legend? Fuck no.
I mean, I probably would have had something to say about it for sure.
Number 9, the totally original, not a reskin at all, Super Mario Brothers Wii. I played the shit out of that game, so it was still fun. Number 8, I've got Scribblenauts. Number 7, little fun indie puzzler game called Machinarium. Number 6, I've got Killing Floor. And then number 5, I've got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Number 4, I've got, to Jeff's happiness, I assume, the Beatles Rock Band.
Fuck that game. No,
because I played the shit out of that game, too, even though I never owned it. It's just like, it's a party.
That's an expansion. It's not... No, I'm kidding. That's totally...
I totally keeped my Xbox 360 because of that.
Keeped it.
I keeped it.
Yeah, I've got that shit still.
I wish I would keep more things.
Number 3, I've got Borderlands. Number 2, I've got Left 4 Dead 2. And number 1, Arkham Asylum. And it should be noted I am a cuck that never played Drake's Uncharted 2. So, there we go.
Wow. So we're going to have a lot of words about Borderlands as well, because I fucking hate the first Borderlands. But that's fine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, it's a bad game. Yeah, good list, man.
Yeah, good list. Hey. I'm glad you got Borderlands so high. Good list.
Yeah, I'm really happy that you have Borderlands so high and Uncharted not on there at all.
Well, I mean, it's the one that I played versus the one that I haven't. So.
Well, I mean, you know what?
Never had a
JD,
PlayStation
your list
3.
is genuine. That's what I likes about you.
Oh, good. Good. So are your comments, bro.
I mean, that was a genuine comment.
It was. Yeah, I know. I'm just grasping on anything.
Yeah, I'm totally. As somebody who has played Uncharted and beat Uncharted 2 in the last year, I am so offended that you haven't beaten it.
Uncharted 2 is one of the greatest experiences you'll ever play in a video game.
I started playing the first one, and then it's just now swimming in that big backlog of games I'm never going to get to.
First one's fine. Yeah.
Talk about
swimming in sevens.
Yeah, I mean, God, it's.
At the time, it was fucking great, but
even at the time, people were like, this is kind of killboxy, but boy, those graphics, and then voice acting, but like even the story was just like, okay, there's
it was fun.
Zombie conquistadors. I'm on board. I think I don't.
I mean, the remastered version doesn't look that bad for the PlayStation.
Pretty good.
No,
I mean, you can still tell it's an old game, but I mean,
it look pretty decent.
Yeah.
As I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a new one.
Dece.
That's pretty decent,
look pretty
man.
decent. Stupid. That is so dumb.
So
hey,
stupid.
Guys, this is a good opportunity to shout out our podcast feed. Go subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We're pretty decent.
You got to really scroll for us,
Yeah. There's like 5 Enter Tournament of Champions podcasts before you find ours.
Yeah.
Dude, other people have this name?
Yeah, so many. No, none.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, that'd be a shame.
Someone else put together 2 words that don't belong together and made it their podcast name.
It's like way too long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I respect JD's list. My top 10. I'm next. So my top 10 is number 10 is Flower.
Oh, I don't know what that
the
is.
The very not indie game, AAA.
No, it's super indie, and there's nothing AAA.
It's the most indie game in the world. Number 9.
You control flower petals, JD.
Yeah,
you
really?
control the wind.
Do I get to pollinate the flowers with my little bee dick or something?
Kinda.
No,
with colors.
Okay. Not quite. It's more the wind. Like you're carrying different petals and.
So I'm the wind.
You're the wind, yeah.
More or less. It's like the
most
the happening
game you'll ever play.
from the plant's perspective, basically.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
It's really serene from their perspective.
Hey, player 1. How you doing? Just trying to stand over here and do some things.
After all
Did you ever hear that I'm a Texas gardener? Yeah, that's me, Marky Mark.
Marky Mark, how's it going? I'm from Texas.
I'm fucking Marky Mark. I'm from Texas.
I say howdy.
I'm a fucking handy man. You look at me and you're like, that guy's an inventor.
Fucking Transformers, unbelievable. All right.
I've never even seen it, but I have enough ammunition on it. So.
Yes, yeah. That's all you need is to know that he's an inventor in Texas.
Yeah, okay.
I have a hot daughter, and like TJ, what's his face is trying to fuck her. I don't know. It's crazy.
Is TJ Miller in that movie?
Yeah. He is, but he dies early. I think.
Oh darn! What a shame.
Spoilers.
That's a shitty movie. Man, spoilers on that really bad movie I was never going to watch.
TJ Miller died, just like his career recently? Jeez.
Ooh, hey.
Hey.
It's
true. Speaking of that, my number 9 is The Saboteur, because he sabotaged his own career.
That was good. That was a good segue.
My number 8 is Shadow Complex. I only played the remastered, though, and I assume it's not that much different. So
it's completely the same.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just remastered, and it's a great game anyway. My number 7 is Borderlands.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna okay.
All right,
that's fine.
There you go. Okay.
You know what, legacy and all that. I can.
Yeah, that's mainly why. Legacy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People like
legacy
that game
too. And
man, the second
We'll
game
get
is just
there.
so
It's not, it's not like it's gonna live in a tournament.
The second game is so good compared to that game.
My number 6 is Left 4 Dead 2. Number 5 is Scribblenauts. Number 4 is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Number 3 is the Beatles Rock Band. I'm such a cuck for that game. It's so good. Number 2, I'm a cuckles. Beatles cuckle. Anyway, number 2 is Uncharted 2.
Wow.
Number 1 is Batman Arkham Asylum.
Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, love the shit out of that game.
Yep.
Jesus, I had no idea I liked that game so much.
Dude,
I thought,
love it.
It's totally high on my list, I promise.
It's not even on it. God damn it. Number 4 is the game from Japan that.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty of those, Jeff. You just strap in. Speaking of,
I'll prepare to write these incorrectly. All right, yeah, go ahead.
My number 10 is Resident Evil 5. My number 9 is Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. My number 8 is Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans, and I'm just going to talk about this game now because there's no way it's going to make our 16. It is a turn-based Dragon Ball Z game that follows the first season of Dragon Ball Z, and it's like the best way that property has ever been used. Because like it makes sense to just click on the word Kamehameha and then like someone do one. You know, like it just
That's
I don't
so
know.
true, yeah.
Because every move is named, you know, so it's just like it literally makes the most sense of any context for Dragon Ball Z. So, and it was on the DS and it was fucking fantastic. But it's not gonna make the 16. Number 7 is Demon Souls. Number 6 is Left 4 Dead 2. I just like the first one more. I'm sorry. Number 5 is Way of the Samurai 3. I will fight for that one. Number 4 is Batman: Arkham Asylum. I like it, guys.
Oh yeah,
number 3 is
okay. Yeah.
Number 3 is Infamous. Shame on both of y'all. Play it.
Man, never played
It's a superhero game. It's one of the best superhero games that ever come out. You know, they made a little game called Spider-Man recently. No big deal.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Number 2. Wait, that's not right. That's Sucker. No, it's Sucker Punch. That's right. Number 2 is Bayonetta.
Sucker Punch didn't make.
So I was wrong. Yeah, it was the other one.
Yeah, they're doing Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is.
Spider-Man was done by the other studio.
Fuckhouse Productions.
Who did the Xbox One game where you're grinding on everything. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, okay. Number 2 is Bayonetta. Again, shame on you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like one of the greatest action, you know, beat 'em ups ever. Number 1 is Uncharted 2 because duh.
Because
all right.
Duh. D-U-H.
Oh, duh.
Duh.
I was like, I've never heard of duh. What is that, an expansion?
Are you talking about Dota?
Insomniac.
Like, what are you?
Insomniac. That's what it was.
Insomniac. Thank you.
Ratchet
I was
and Clank,
way off. You know,
motherfuckers.
I did this whenever the game got announced too. I go, that Spider-Man by Sucker Punch is going to be good. And they're like, no one's doing that, Kyle. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm talking about Insomniac.
They did Sunset Overdrive. That's the Xbox one.
Sunset Overdrive is the one I was thinking of. Yes.
It's Samsonite. I was way off.
I was like, grindy, colorful game.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about.
So it sounds like our collective number 1 is Batman. Batman, Alcoholics Anonymous. Batman AA.
Yeah.
Why? Because JD didn't have Uncharted on his list, so Batman has to be number 1. Is that what happened?
Uncharted number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you killed the curve here.
I mean, do you think I really would have put a game that I like if I happened to play this game in the last 2 weeks? You think I want to put it number 1 over Batman? Like Batman's like my number 1 for show.
Batman's number 1 for sure.
I don't know.
It's you. Batman,
I was
like Batman's number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So Uncharted 2 is 2. Oh yeah, I had to squeeze a burp in there, and I'm sure Kyle's very pleased about that. So then we have JD and I have Beatles Rock Band highest, but I played Infamous 2, and that shit is amazing.
You played the second one?
Yeah, but like not all the way through, but enough for you to go. This is the coolest shit ever. Yeah, because the second one's the only one I could find on PS4 for some reason.
Oh, so you played the third one?
The third one, thank you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's been 3 of them.
That game sucks. Yeah, the first 2 are amazing. That game really sucks. I was so disappointed in that game.
Damn it.
I was like, remember when y'all could write a good story? You should do that again. And so you're like Delsin, and I'm like, oh, I'm a bad guy. And
yeah,
it
Second
was really
Son.
stupid.
That's the one I played.
Hated it. Didn't hate it. It was a beautiful game and controlled really well. I'm just like, like the first 2 stories are so good. Like they're outstanding. They're the best superhero stories like on this medium. Yeah, and then that one was just like, I'm like a punk rock kid and I'm against the establishment. I just really hated it. It was too snotty for me.
Man, I was going to use that as ammunition to put it at 3, but
yeah,
you killed it.
I guess I did. Yeah, I totally
I was liking it because I had never played any of them before. I was like,
I mean, that's why you don't know. I mean, like, imagine like how much as you like that one, and then like good stories, like with the other 2, just like that. Like the games are just like that, but like the stories are just like so fucking good. Like they're outstanding.
What happened? It's the same team. That's so.
I
weird.
know, same writers.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They went on the
I think
Hero
it's because
season
it was
2.
I think it's because it was a launch game. I just don't think it had maybe the same time to have the same attention paid to it as like a game.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it launched window. It didn't come out like day one, but like system came out in like November, and that game came out like first quarter of the next year.
Like, get it out of there.
Yeah. So I think it maybe just didn't have the like. Whereas Infamous 1 and 2 felt like they were totally baked games. You're like, right.
All right. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put Beals Rock Band here. Fuck it. And then, I mean, we're talking numbers, like literally just numbers apart. Then I'll do Infamous.
Maybe like Left 4 Dead.
I know where the potential is for it, so fuck it. Why am I skipping Bayonetta? I don't want to skip Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a, I know it's not just button mashing action game, right? But it's
not butt bashing. It's like
but it's not turn-based, right?
It's big. No. It's big boy. It's big boy Gears of War, God of War. Like it's just like it's Devil May Cry. You know, like that's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's high octane combo based like combat, like with like precision dodging that like slows down everything when you dodge last second, and you can just like unload on. It's fucking. It's the greatest action like game of all time. Like the second one is to be fair, but to be fair. So JD's like, what the fuck?
Now JD's the
you don't get it. You don't get it.
What, is this a Letterkenny joke? Is that
Yes.
why I'm out?
Yeah,
okay. All right. Well, at least I get where the joke is coming from.
I've done 2 so far. That's that's what I likes about you as one as well. So
Nice.
That's funny. That is. Oh yeah, that's so fucking. That's what I likes about you, Katie.
That's what I likes about you. Oh, is that what you likes about me, Katie? Damn, I'm gonna need you to take about 35% off that. Oh, look at that grass over here. All right. That's
Good for you. Hope you enjoy yourself. All right.
Good for you. Good for you. Enjoy yourselves.
All right. So yeah, I had to put Bayonetta there. That is a list of shame contender for me. I do want to still intend to get both.
You have
Nintendo.
Switch. Those games are on the Switch, cheap as shit. Like, get those games, man. Yeah, like they're really fucking good, and they're right up your alley because like it's just like it's the combat of Nier without all the like running around an open world. It's just like, nah, dude, here's the tunnel. Just go down it. We're gonna throw bad guys at you. It's very cool.
Then I'll put Infamous after that. I'm only pushing Borderlands because I know it's an uphill battle for one of us, and it was kind of low on my list.
Left 4 Dead.
Whatever, it's fine. We'll put it here. Hold on 1 second. Got to type. Sorry, I have to put the mic down when I type because it's loud otherwise. Borderlands 6 left.
I had Marvel Ultimate Alliance pretty high.
That's right. God damn
I'll defend that game. Yeah, I like that game.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, the third
It's a
game
shitload
is
of fun, man.
really fucking good.
It is. It's so fucking good.
It's
I've
so
already played
good.
it.
I just passed Kingpin. It's so good.
I'm fighting Kingpin right now, and I'm just like, dude, like I'm all in on this story too. Like I'm after these stones, and Thanos keeps showing up and creeping people out. And I'm like, dude, I'm all about this life. Like the story's actually really engaging, very superhero-y and engaging. It's like, you run into the Guardians, and then like the Avengers show up, and then you have to go to New York, and the Defenders are there, and I'm kind of like playing the characters that are like I think the game wants you to be playing as, like cool. Like my whole team right now is the Defenders, so I'm just kind of trying to play to like the elements.
Oh yeah, because like right before Kingpin, you can get all 4 of them in on the action.
Yeah, I mean I don't know who my 4th would be, but I do have. Elektra you get from like the trials or
Jessica
whatever.
Jones not become a playable character? I totally forget.
Oh, no, she doesn't. Yeah, I wish.
Oh, okay, that's right.
She's like just a chaperone or whatever.
Yeah, she was like, never mind, superhero stuff ain't my thing. She kept saying that.
Yeah.
Just like her show counterpart.
I know, yeah. It's like they watched like one episode of the show and they're like, that's the thing that we're going to take away as her entire personality.
So I guess I should put...
Ultimate Alliance 2 followed the story of Civil War, like, loosely.
Yeah, it was Secret War and Civil War.
Really
Secret War and Civil War, like, kind of smashed together,
War.
and it was very cool. I can definitely defend that game.
Very cool. Sorry, that's like a red letter media thing. Sorry.
Back then, I think Nick Fury was still white too. So.
He was still white, indeed. Yep.
He
Crazy
changed skin
world.
colors over to the
He
next
fucking changed skin colors over games.
and voice. He's doing such a try hard.
Oh,
Samuel
dude,
L.
it is
Jackson
the most
impression.
Samuel L. Jackson impression.
What you know about
oh,
do
man.
is
Hi, everybody. Like it's almost,
No.
I don't even
Oh,
care if
my
that person's
God.
black. It's a little racist to me.
God, yeah, you're just like, God, I hope that guy's black. Please be
Yeah.
black.
And even then, I'm still a little. And I was just trying to do the impression a little while ago, so I'm really glad I stopped myself. I was like, nope, no, don't do that.
You should have done
Hey,
it.
but it's an impression of an impression. So
I
it's
did. If
totally
you go
fair.
back, you'll hear.
I think
Come on, man. Yeah, them's the rules.
them's the rules.
I didn't make the rules.
That's what I likes about you. All right.
Stop saying
So,
shishimis.
What?
You keep saying shushimi. That's never mind. It's fine.
Yeah, some
Shishimis.
jokes I don't. Did you like watch the series like 5 times already or something?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That explains it. So we could go. JD and I have Scribblenauts kind of. Well, we have it. Let's just say that. I don't want to say
Yeah.
I.
Yeah, I mean, I've maybe put like 2 hours into that game, man. And yeah,
It's so fucking good.
it's pretty fun.
You two Grand Theft Auto cucks would really like Chinatown Wars, but y'all don't.
Yeah.
What is that? A
I don't
handheld
even.
or?
It was a handheld game, yeah, and like it played like the old school GTA games, like GTA 1 and 2.
Oh, like over top.
But like the over the top, yeah. But like the whole element of the entire game is that you're selling drugs, and like there's
Oh,
this
man.
whole
Wow.
mini game where you're boosting drugs. Like, 'cause it's a touchscreen game, you know. Like you're boosting.
look at that.
Just the bottom screen, dude, and it is fucking tight, dude. It
That's
is.
cool.
It is a very, very, very fun game. Yeah, it's super
I don't
cool.
I don't like selling drugs though, so I don't know if I.
Oh, whatever.
And I like.
Oh, but you don't mind all the other stupid shit, heinous shit you're doing in these games. I don't mind killing mafiosos, but selling drugs.
I draw the line.
It's icky. That's icky.
Selling drugs. I'm an idiot.
Do you get to do any in the game? You get to
That'd be
do any-
something else, right? It impacts the way you drive or.
God,
Yeah.
I don't really remember if you could do drugs or not.
It's like you try to go to sleep and it's like, no, fucker, stop doing coke.
Yeah, you've been doing meth all
Oh,
day.
man.
You're like, yeah, I gotta sell these drugs.
Okay. So I'll put Scribblenauts next at 9, and then 10 do Way of the Samurai 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk y'all's ear off about that game,
Excuse me.
and then y'all are gonna vote against it. So
Probably. All right, here we go. Actually, I don't know.
yeah, we will. Like, what else is gonna beat? Like, that game's not gonna beat anything on this list.
If it gets matched up with Call of Duty, man.
Oh my
Don't
god.
put Call
You
of
act like
Duty
Call of
on this.
Duty's going to make the list.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
put it in there.
Number 10. So we're number 11. Okay, number 11. Now I got to focus on what we haven't touched yet. So all of our top 5s are accounted for.
Okay.
Okay, so Shadow Complex is mine. I have 3 left: Shadow Complex, Saboteur, and Flower. I don't expect Flower to make it at all. But
Let's just do 1, 1, and 1 from each list, and
Okay.
until we fill out the.
so we have you have Demon Souls, Kyle.
I think we got to get a Souls game on there. People are gonna.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. What is the second word there, Jeff? The second
I
fucking
don't
word
know if
there.
it was like, oh, that's been going on for that long. I didn't fucking know that.
That's the very first one. This is Souls Prime, baby. This is
Oh,
the one
really?
everyone's always talking about. Like, oh, it should be more like Demon Souls. That's what they're talking about. It's this game.
Interesting.
Oh, I wish everything was more like the original. They're talking about this one.
Okay, well then I definitely got to put it in there
Yeah.
so we can lose. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to vote very high for it. I think that game is janky as shit, but like, ooh, I said it. But yeah, but whatever.
But
It's
I wish
fun.
the game were more like it.
It's on here for legacy reasons. Oh, there is less hand holding. Dude, that game still doesn't hold your hand. It's pretty complicated still.
What is Machinarium only high because you played it a lot, JD? Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, I love puzzlers, and it's like it's a point and click puzzler platformer. So it was just
Yeah.
kind of this random game that my friend told me to pick up one day, and yeah, I kind of fell in love with it, man. It's got a good art style. Have you checked it out?
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's like steampunk. It's so fucking cool. There's
It
no.
looks hand drawn. It looks like it's come out on a Nintendo Switch too. Actually,
It could.
Yeah.
I would love to play it on Switch if it ever got there. But yeah,
It's sure
talk about
is.
no
It's
hand
available
holding.
now. Yeah.
There is no dialogue in this game. It's only picture based. So like you interact with things in your proximity and they give you visual clues to what you have to do next. And I mean, it's one of those games that I could see both of y'all being like, no, I'm not going to do this shit. Like this takes too long.
Especially
No, you said the second you said puzzler, I go,
Yeah,
I'm never
it's a
gonna play this
very, very patience demanding game. But I love that type of
Believe it or not, it
experience.
came out to the Switch last year. So
Dude,
it's a new
yeah, I mean, if it's ever
Switch.
cheap and you guys want to like hate your life
$10.
for a little bit, do it.
$10.
Yeah, and the art style is gorgeous as you can see.
I'll use a Nintendo voucher for it. I'm just kidding.
I hope
use
those
a
things last at
full
least for the rest of
cost.
the year. JD, by the way, when you buy a Switch at the end of the year, they have been updated.
I saw that. So that was my question when they announced.
You're gonna have
light.
like a 9-hour battery life, and Jeff and I have like a 4.
So the only problem that I foresee in the marketplace is that if they don't make the price point different, how are you as a consumer going to know that it's not an old?
Oh, well, they'll take all those off the shelf.
Will they? Will they?
Yeah, because they'll sell those. They'll have a major sell.
Okay.
They'll have a major sell beforehand, and they'll sell through all of
so
them.
maybe Black Friday will be the blowout, and then Christmas will be the new one, or do you think?
No, because these new ones are coming out like in September. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, dope. Yeah, that makes me feel better about the purchase for sure.
And I think there'll be some sort of annotation on the box, like
I would hope.
Nintendo Switch.
I don't want to buy some old processor,
battery
battery
plus,
life bullshit.
battery plus or whatever. And that's all that's changed. The specs are 100% identical until you get down to the battery.
Well, I thought they beefed up the processor a little bit too. I thought, from what I read, but I haven't read
I read different, but I only read one place, so I could be wrong. And I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
That's true. I'm relying on Cozart for that bit of information. So
he's the source. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know about that.
They may have had to beef up the processor to make the battery better. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works.
Yeah, performance-wise, it could even out to be the same thing, like graphically and all that stuff. But the battery life is longer as a result. Yeah, I got it. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I hope I get to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance tonight. I think Andrew bought that, and we're having some friends over.
Yes.
So I need to fucking play this game.
Co-op. Yeah.
I've been so selfish about it because I like being able to jump between 4 characters. So it's like, hey, do you want to play Marvel? I'm like, I'm not playing right now, and I'm in my room like playing by myself. Like,
so you can still
I like doing that. Yeah, I like.
You can still fuse powers, right? They still let you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can even synergize your powers with like teaming up with people, and you can team up with anybody and do like some special power.
I forgot how to do that. They showed me the instructions once. And
R2.
R2. God damn it.
R1 is like your special powers.
R1 is for just me. R2 is for synergy. God damn it. I passed so many boxes that I was like, well, guess I'm not getting that one.
I can't break through this wall.
Yeah. I'm an idiot. It's just literally one other button.
I'll get to those like light door puzzles. I'll see stuff behind there, and I suck so bad at those. I'm just like, I guess I'm not getting that one.
Yeah.
You know, fuck this.
I refuse to move past those. I will not let the game beat me, and I refuse to move past those unless I get that.
No, fuck that.
I get that open, especially when I'm like, oh well, this is meant for kids, right? Technically, like not meant for, but like kids are.
Dude, there are Lego.
Yeah, it's like puzzles in the Lego games.
Yeah, I can't get past some Lego game puzzles. Seriously, I'm like, what do you want me to do right now? Like, what are you asking from me? Like, I don't game. I get so frustrated about puzzles.
Oh boy, I actually I can totally respect that.
Back that.
Yeah, there's some points at Lego games, like I was playing the Star Wars Force Awakens ones. That's probably the one I got the furthest into, and then at a certain point the puzzle was like, I don't know.
They're just too abstract sometimes. Yeah, it's just like, oh, and make sure you're one of the 1,000 characters in this game that can do this part. I'm like, who the fuck do I have to be right now? Like, and I know it's not a me problem because I hear people on like GameScoop on IGN like talk about it all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm a 40-year-old man and I'll be blah 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 blah, and then the game will be doing this, and I don't know what to do next. And I'm like, dude, I feel that in every fiber of my being. Yeah.
So I guess we're at an impasse. Okay, so number 12.
But you should put on games that I mean.
Yeah, should we put the shitty?
Yeah, absolutely.
Puzzler?
That's the 7th. Yeah.
The shitty puzzler.
I mean, I'd rather
like
have
the
Call of
artwork.
Duty
I can speak
there,
for
Smash shit Narium. Is that where we're going? Okay. It's a great game. Yeah, put it on there. Fuck it.
I'd rather, you could put Call of Duty on there instead, but
no, please don't. No.
Call of Duty 2 is good. We're gonna just force take We're going to
was good.
forsake the 2 actually good ones of the series just because the series sucks now.
You know what? Kyle made a good argument for GTA, so I'm going to put that in over at 12, and then put the Machinary M1.
Okay.
Chinatown W. I don't have room for all of it. Machinarium. Another burp for all the listeners. You know, because I know they love that. I know they love when I burp into the mic.
We're gonna
your
start
mom's
a
house
burp
is a
thing.
fart mic, so I mean,
Yeah.
there's an audience for it. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Burping is different though. It's less. God damn it! I said when I burp, JD. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you know, they're both from Dallas, so fuck it.
Burping is a Jeff gimmick. All right.
Well, but I'm drinking, so I'm burping.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So I am either arguing for Shadow Complex or Saboteur, unless I can get both on there because they're both fucking really good.
How many spaces do we have?
3.
3?
Yeah. And we got JD's got Super Mario Brothers Wii.
No,
COD.
Killing Floor would be the only other even
That's right.
remotely
Killing
appropriate
Floor.
one.
Fuck, I forgot about that one.
It's seriously Left 4 Dead 2, but for poor people.
I tried playing the second one, and I'm just really, really bad at it.
No,
so,
the second one,
quit.
I don't think I ever
quit.
touched that. I quit.
Quit.
I quit. I quit, Mr. White. The wonders are falling apart. It seems, guy.
I mean, I don't mind you putting your 2 on there if I can get Resident Evil 5 on there.
Oh yeah, dude. I wish I'd played that one, man. I stopped at 4.
5 gets like an unnecessary amount of hate. They're like, oh, it's not that good. I'm like, do you remember playing with your buddy in that game? It was fucking awesome, and you're high. Like
it's
you're just
co-op?
not. Oh, dude, it's co-op from start to finish. Like that's what it's
Wow.
built around co-op. Like playing that game not co-op, good luck.
Yeah. So we'll
The
do
AI in that
Killing
game
Floor.
is really bad, and they're not going to do what you need them to do, and it's very hard to get through that game by yourself.
Yeah.
You can. I did, because I've played that. I played through that game like 4 or 5 times. I really liked it, but it's just.
I'll put in Killing Floor and. I mean, Shadow Complex is talked about a lot, but I feel like Saboteur isn't, so I'm going to put that one in.
I think Saboteur is a better choice.
I really, really like Shadow
Super
Complex.
stylized.
If you look at
I like Shadow
reviews
Complex a
for
lot,
Shadow
too.
Complex, it kind of speaks for itself, and it already got its acclaim. But Saboteur was like kind of like getting 6s and 7s and shit. and
Saboteur got
that doesn't
shat
make
on.
sense to me.
Saboteur is the Days Gone of.
Yeah, it doesn't make
history
fucking sense
area.
at all how it got so much shit. But it's
Yeah.
going against a heavy hitter, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Like you do a lot of really cool stuff in an area.
Yeah, dude, and it's got cool
and
mechanics.
it gets its color back, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's super dumb. Yeah, no, it's fucking rad. Like, and it's super cool. And you hide out in whorehouses to keep like your wanted level down or whatever. Like, there's some
Yeah.
cool stuff going on in that game.
Yeah, man, it's so fucking rad. Just average reviews is what Wikipedia put together a whole chart of everybody's reviews for it.
Mm-hmm.
7s and 6s and. But yeah, you look up Shadow Complex. I mean, shit, it got a remaster for a reason, So I mean, it was people really like that. It's basically like My Friend Pedro minus the silly factor,
Have y'all finished that shit yet?
No,
It's
No.
so ridiculous.
I know it's short though. I need
How much
to.
more is there? I'm in like the sewers with all the nerds.
You're in the sewers with the nerds, so I think you have 1 level left. The internet after that.
Oh, I am in the internet. Okay.
And then after the internet, there's the final boss stage, which is absurd. To nobody's surprise, it's fucking.
Because I want to
absurd.
go back to Katana Gun. Because
Yeah,
Katana
it's
Samurai.
4 hours according to howlongtobeat.com.
Yeah, I think I'd put 7
Kinda
in
see
by the
it.
time I finished it, but I've done a lot of like level replay trying to up my score when I know I could do better because I just get obsessive like that.
Oh yeah, I totally get that.
Once you figure out what the game is looking for mechanic wise, like just basically don't stop moving. Just
Yeah.
always be moving. Don't stop.
You have to
and think,
keep your
just
combo
fucking
meter
do.
going. Yeah, the
Yeah.
second you stop shooting something, you're
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yep.
I was looking it up while I was kind of just guessing, but or while we were talking about my friend Pedro. But yeah, Shadow Complex. It did get nominated for like several Game of the Year awards. IGN gave it like 9.4 out of 10. So I mean, it got its due, is what I'm trying to say, and I do like the game a lot. That's why it's higher than Saboteur for me, but nobody talks about Saboteur, so that's why I put it in there. And then Resident Evil 5 rounds it out.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So we didn't get all of our shit represented, but it speaks to kind of like, honestly, it's kind of a diverse year. And if JD and I had played more than like as much as we do, well, I do now, I guess. I can't speak for JD. He's playing right now. Then I would be able to be like speak to a lot of the things that Kyle mentioned or JD mentioned. Some of my honorable mentions, I wish I played more. But so it's not that bad of a year, honestly. It's just it's actually a pretty decent year, especially compared to like this year
came
so
out
far.
that year. Halo 3 ODST came out that year.
Yeah, that was
Killzone 2 and Fear 2 and Godfather 2.
I played the first Fear game. Did the second, third one?
Fear is awesome, dude. It's like it's got such a jacked up story, and I mean like in a good way. It's fucking. One of my dude, like I think your character gets like raped at the end of Fear 2, and like you end up making like the paranormal like girl like pregnated, and like she gives birth to the apocalypse. Like, dude, it's fucked up, dude. Like that game is wacky, dude. Super into it.
I think I have all three of them on Steam actually.
Man, play those. Those are fucking great.
I have a few honorable mentions. They're all like not all of them, but there's 3 Rock Band / Guitar Hero ones. So Guitar Hero 5 came out. I played 5 a lot, but even though at the end of the day I didn't like it. Lego Rock Band I played because I was in a hardcore Rock Band phase, and that game is not that great, but whatever. But
Lego
DJ
Rock
Hero
Band?
came out, dude, and that was like
DJ Hero was fun.
So different than like anything they had done before, and it totally bombed, and it's so unfortunate, in my opinion.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. I thought it came at the tail end of like the peripheral madness.
Like it could have been a fun thing if it was like in the middle, like not in the middle, but like maybe at the beginning, and people were like, "What's this shit?" You know, like, and then it caught on after the fact. That would have been cool. That's a real shame. Killzone 2, Assassin's Creed 2. I'm just gonna mention it.
Assassin's Creed 2 came out that year.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, but that's the one that everybody like.
Everyone really likes that one.
Wouldn't shut up about. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the first one, and that's the one everyone was like, it wasn't that good. I'm like, okay.
Okay, sure. Ghostbusters video game, which is essentially Ghostbusters 3 until the new one comes out next year.
It was, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna honor that.
That would be cool, right? That'd be pretty.
They said it was canon.
Yeah.
Man, I never played that. That's
it's you know what? Being re-released, you're gonna get to.
Yeah.
Dude,
all right. I suggest you do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's coming out in October for Halloween. I know, probably like $20. It'll be cheap as shit. Game's really good, man. I didn't beat it, so I'm gonna be getting it to beat it because
I'm gonna get that for sure because how can I be the biggest Ghostbusters fan in the room if I haven't played that fucking game?
Yeah, and all the original cast, and I'm pretty sure it's written by Dan Aykroyd too.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, that's why it's like.
Well, it's officially Ghostbusters 3. That's what that's Dan Aykroyd said. Yeah.
I feel really mad at myself. Honestly.
Red Faction Guerrilla, I have on my Switch the remastered version. I just haven't played it yet, but I know.
I have that.
I'm gonna download that too. I never played that one. Yeah, I never played that one.
I hear it's fucking great.
It did destruction like.
That's what I hear it did as well.
People say to this day it's one of the most destructive engines.
Yes,
to this
absolutely.
Day.
Environments like the way that they fall apart is. Like, you've never seen anything like it, and every game after it is striving to be it.
That's saying a lot, considering what, like, Just Cause does and nowadays and stuff like that. I don't know.
It's crazy.
That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Maybe people are forgetting about Just Cause, but...
People always do, man, because they fucking...
I know. To this day, no one's done it, and, like, Just Cause is over here, like, waving its hands, like, what the fuck, guys?
I'm riding through a tornado on a car.
I know, yeah. And it's ripping up the fucking foundation in live time of this building. Like, you can watch it.
Oh man, I did play Sims 3 that year. See, look at what I'm talking about. Like this is diverse as shit.
Yeah, I played Sims 3 a lot.
Yeah, a diverse as shit year. X-Men Origins Wolverine I heard was good.
It is.
I was confusing that one for a shittier X-Men game.
Yeah, you were surprised when I was like, "That game's really good, man." You're like, "Get out of here!" I'm like, "Yeah."
I was definitely confusing it for a different one. Because when I saw screenshots, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is where you're Wolverine and you're." Especially the uncaged version, you're just fucking people up and they're bleeding their asses off, and it's great.
Well, you are too. Like you can get all of your skin ripped off, and then the whole point was like your health meter was like your body, and your body would like heal all the way back up. You know, I'm like, dude, this is like really. How did they do this?
And purely for legacy purposes, Wolfenstein, the first one that we know now, came out in 2009. The first of the series that led to like. What is it? New Order and
fun fact: people hated this game, so it's funny that they.
Yeah, it's just funny that this one launched it, but the other ones after are like way fucking better.
Yeah.
like way better. It just got progressively way better and crazy. Like the Colossus one, whatever. I forgot what that one's called.
New Colossus.
Yeah, good shit. Oh yeah, GTA 4 expansions were great too. Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost in the Damned. I love those, man. I played the
Me
shit
too.
out of those.
Huge fan of the story. Remember when we were promised story expansions with Grand Theft Auto 5, and they're like, they're gonna be just like
they were
this.
so good. Oh wait, they didn't come out.
Oh wait, they were just like online's making us money. Fuck your dreams.
Shit. At least they didn't make that promise with the RDR2, but you know their online stuff. It sounds like we really got to dive back into RDR2.
Yeah, can we? Like, because it sounds like there's some stuff going on now.
Yeah,
you know, and
like a lot of shit. It's out of beta. You know,
I'm very excited to get back into that game.
if you log back in, I'm sure you have like a ton of gold waiting for you.
God, I might just log in today just to see what I got waiting for me. I'll play Marvel all day. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like all these new games. So I just wanted to mention how diverse that year was. But yeah, we have our tournament filled out, so we're going to be doing a lot of quick voting now, especially in the first round. So the first matchup, 16 seed Resident Evil 5 versus number 1 seed Batman Arkham Asylum. So obviously it's like a quick vote situation.
Resident Evil
in my
5.
opinion, I don't know. Kyle, you feel the same, right?
Yeah, Resident Evil 5, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's... So JD, what's your vote?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be Arkham because I played it. It's good.
Same
stuff.
here. Sorry, all apologies that I never got into the Resident Evil franchise until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I guess I probably didn't have any friends back then either to play it with. So
I definitely didn't have friends in 2001. So Kyle, I mean, I assume you would vote for
yeah,
Arkham?
Metroidvania Asylum for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But do you have like parting words for Resident Evil 5? Do you want to defend it a little bit because you mentioned it got shat on?
Resident Evil 5 when it came out and it was in the daylight and it was a white dude shooting a bunch of black people in Africa. People lost their minds, and it reminds me to go, you know, really things haven't changed that much, and it's been the same for the last 10 years. Because this is like, I remember the outrage of this was just like, I was like, where are you drawing these conclusions from? Like, anyways, I think that game, like, out of the gate, like, was going to have a hard time because of all that stupid controversy, and then I think it just kept on getting piled on. But people forget that this is the wackiest game. You throw the final bad guy into a volcano, and he becomes a giant, like, volcano monster at the end of this game. Like, it's peak nutty. Like, it's like Resident Evil is so fucking, like, nutty by the time that Resident Evil 5 like begins. Like, 4 even gets to some really, like, you're like, oh my god, like, well, remember when this game used to just be about zombies in a city? Like, holy, what the fuck's going on here? And now you get to share that all with a buddy, and there's some really cool moments where you're teamed up together and having to do like major standoffs and back to back kind of moments. And the game is just like Force. You're shooting kneecaps and like whacking people in the head to conserve ammo, and it's cool, man. It's a lot of fun, and the mercenaries mode is a lot of fun too, which is kind of like a multiplayer type of mode or whatever. Not like cooperative, not like competitive. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of fun. But man, Batman is awesome. Batman totally creams the shit out of this game. So
that's definitely why we did the quick vote. We'll have more to say on that in the coming rounds. But the next matchup is it's one of the tougher ones. It's the middle of the tournament. So number 9 seed Scribblenauts versus number 8 seed Left 4 Dead 2. Actually, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's like, which one did I sink way too many fucking hours into, even though it's just the same game over and over again?
Yep.
It's probably Left 4 Dead 2.
Easily.
Do you guys want to quick vote this one, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle, what's your vote?
Left 4 Dead 2.
JD?
L4D2.
Yeah. Just had to make it official. Mine too. But yeah, Scribblenauts is like, I'd never played a game like that, or even could think that a game like that would even be possible.
Yeah, just
because it feels like, I mean, even though it's not, you're definitely constricted to certain words. It felt like you could come up with anything. You could write anything to problem solve, and it would just come up right there in the game, right in your hands as soon as you read it. And that's fucking crazy to me. I never thought that would be possible. And I like the art style too. I thought that was really cool. And,
art style is really cool.
I'm a real cuck for platformers. So it's one of those.
And drawing, right?
Yeah. There's some of that. So it's a fun game. It's definitely meant for like younger ages, but I got the appeal like immediately. Like I couldn't stop playing it.
It was one that I enjoyed like when my sister was playing it on her DS, like she would ask me for help, and so that's what most of my experience was with it. Kind of helping her through it because she was really, really young. But I thought it was cool, like an inventive use of the stylus. I thought, like most of the games that she had been playing on that thing. 'Cause I never had a DS, so I didn't get too much hands on with it. But
see, that's one of the first games I got with the 3DS. But I had it on PC before, which was very
really?
experience. Yeah.
How did that work? I mean, I guess you're using your mouse.
Yeah, I guess you're just using your mouse. I totally forget now, but it made the typing easier. You could just type shit.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would prefer keeping it to the stylus if I had to have a choice, just because of the drawing and stuff, the tracing objects and all that. Like that feels a little more natural. But I can see it working on PC too. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the first place I saw it was on Steam, and my brother actually already had it because I assume he was at a point on Steam where he would just get games that were like $3 for no reason on Steam.
Yeah,
remember that the heyday of Steam?
Yep.
And so he would just buy whatever he could, and this one was just one of them that he got. And he was like playing it, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to get this and play this for hours at home.
Cool.
Sure enough, that's what I did. Sounds like Kyle hated it though, or he just didn't play it.
I touched Scribblenauts. I definitely didn't ever like sit down and like really play it. It is really cool though. But just the amount of things that you can just type in, and you're like a flying wiggly dragon, and that's exactly what it comes up with.
Touch nuts. That's what they should call it, because you
touch nuts.
You touch nuts, and then you move
touch
on.
Nuts.
Touch nuts.
God.
No.
Christ. All right, so Left 4 Dead 2 is moving on. So we're gonna save. We're gonna need some ammunition. We're gonna need to save plenty for the quarterfinals. But anyway, number 13 seed Machinarium.
Yes.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Versus number 4 seed Bayonetta.
Ooh.
And
Damn.
I am somehow the first vote in this, and I don't know anything about it. Either one of these. Feels so good. Feels so good to be one in this position this time. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Bayonetta just for like genre purposes. I feel like that one would speak to me more based on just the gameplay I've seen of it, and how Kyle spoke of it. I mean, it sounds like the type of action game that I would pick up and go, "Yeah, this is the shit right here."
You would not like
Machinarium. Probably not. Not at this point. I mean, in 2009, maybe. I don't know. But I do like the art style. The art style is fucking rad,
I mean, the art style is what'll hold you in. Like,
reminds me of Metropolis a little bit,
I mean,
which I just saw and I'm still thinking about.
Patience is just like at a... you've got to be patient as fuck, man. Like, even... I'm pretty patient. Like, I've suffered through Super Meat Boy and
that's like,
a lot of other
like
difficult platformers.
Me, but, less movement, obviously. Yeah. The Witness was definitely like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to be stuck at this one puzzle of 50 puzzles on a wall for like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, fucking The Witness. God damn it. I can't believe that got so much praise. Anyway, Kyle, what's your vote on this one?
I think I'm going to have to go Bayonetta on this one.
No, I am shocked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shocking.
What a betrayal, Kyle. Thought you were going to...
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Thought you were going to go for that game you never heard of.
That's for children of men.
Right? Redemption!
The children of men sends its regards.
That's fucking rich. I'll get it. I mean, it's $10, man. I got, whatever. That's fine with me. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it.
At that.
So Bayonetta moves on. Next matchup is definitely one I'm less educated on, but not because I haven't played either of these games in the franchise, but it doesn't matter. I'm second. So number 12 seed GTA Chinatown Wars versus number 5 seed Infamous. So JD, you're first, man.
And thank you for asking me here for my very educated opinion on this matchup. The one of them that's got drugs, I'm gonna vote for that one. Chinatown. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'll make it real easy for me.
That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna go with Infamous for a couple reasons. One, to split the vote to a more educated individual.
There you go.
And B, because top-down GTA didn't really, I don't really care for that type of playstyle. Sorry, I mean,
I like
whatever.
that stuff.
I'm sure GTA Chinatown is great, but like it's still like, as soon as I see screenshots, I'm kind of like, I'm never gonna touch it.
It just takes me back to playing in like English class in high school.
See, I never did, so I jumped on a GTA 3. Yeah.
Oh man, no, that was great.
I know. I'm a cuck. I'm a spoiled cuck. But yeah, also Infamous, the genre of a superhero game, and doing it in an original way, and yeah, some of the mechanics are just cool. I mean, I know I only played like the quote unquote shitty one, but I'm sure
That's
it's
such
like
a loaded
you know?
thing for me to say too. People are like, "Ooh, love that game. It's still one of my top like PS4 games of this generation." I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's fun. Like, but okay,
It's really fun. I think the powers in that game are fucking awesome.
yeah, dude. I think they're. I remember the villain. I was introduced to him. Her.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
a her.
And she had like that one. Doesn't she turn people to stone or something like that?
You know, I don't remember because the game's pretty forgettable. But
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I
the
was like,
story
that's a
is.
cool
I mean,
power.
I don't
Like,
remember.
I
I
was
think
like, holy
it
shit.
was that. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
like because that's what you get at the very end is that like Earth power or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like that idea too of getting different powers and shit. I think that's
Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, you were like
and how you can switch.
Pita Petrelli. You know, like you could soak in
Pita
other
Petrelli,
people's.
yeah.
I don't know why I said it like
Not racist
a
because
racist person.
Yeah, it's just how a character said it in the show. It's just how we're saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, you were trying to do it like Hero.
No.
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 Here, I can deflect this real quick. Don't be retarded about this, guys. See, now everyone's focused on that. Now everyone's focused on that.
Right.
All right.
Whole other layer of offensive right now. I don't even want to be a part of this podcast. I don't want my name
If I
on this
could
anymore.
quote the Letterkenny thing right now accurately, that's what I like about yous or whatever, then I would say it. Because you're just carrying the retarded torch for me, buddy. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Well, you know, I figured someone had
I'm
to,
not
and I feel like
comfortable with this.
That's the goal, right?
yeah, right.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
He can't decide whether he wants to
Kyle,
do it.
what's your vote on this loaded? I mean, both of these were in year 10, so this is.
It was
gotta be a little
Infamous and Chinatown Wars. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's gotta be Infamous for me. Infamous
Okay.
1 has one of the best superhero origins and superhero stories ever. Let me just tell you, because you guys are probably never gonna play this game because it's locked on PS3. Like
Yeah.
the bad guy is you from the future.
Holy
Oh
shit!
wow!
It is the best twist
What?
ever. Like it's
That's
so
cool.
fucking rad, and like you come back in time to stop yourself, like from. Oh, it's really complicated. I figure if I think you're trying to stop yourself, but it's like through really heinous means. So like you are perceived as the bad guy. But by the time you're killing yourself, you're like, oh, like I'm gonna become like too powerful, and you know, like maybe I should have let myself stop myself. Type. Very existential, like very cool. Like it's a very good story. Yeah, try and play it if you can. I mean, you'd have to get a PS3, so.
Or I wonder if
Yeah,
like
that's
even
the
there's a
thing.
YouTube video that like splices together story stuff just so I could kind of see it.
Yeah, but the gameplay though.
Well, I know, but
That gameplay though.
no, that like
Just-
does it? Oh, I don't know. Like
Just
I'm
as
gonna be
we're
able to-
recording this, by the way, a full Watchmen trailer dropped. So
Oh.
we gotta watch that shit.
Oh,
TV
Why?
trailers are
Is
still
something
cool
going
with
on
me.
this week or something? Is something going on this weekend?
No,
That's-
nothing major.
Mm.
Okay.
yeah,
Cool. Never
yeah.
mind.
Everybody's just chilling. I'm doing
Everyone's just
shit.
chilling in San Diego.
Yeah,
no reason.
why San Diego?
San
I don't
Diego
get it.
just suddenly smells really bad.
Yeah,
It
I'm
smells
sure.
like nerds that don't shower for some reason. I don't get it.
What does it even mean?
What?
San Diego.
Whale's vagina is
Mm.
what I've heard. That's what
Okay,
I've been
scholars.
told.
That's what scholars say many
Yeah.
years ago.
Well,
Agree
agree
to-
to disagree.
Agree to disagree. That's my favorite.
When in row. That's not what that means.
So Infamous moves on. All apologies to Chinatown Wars and the representation that it shows in that game, which is
I'll tell you another really cool thing about Chinatown Wars. There's a moment where like you have to like get up to a perch and like use a sniper. The sniper is in a briefcase though, and you have to like
Yeah.
open the briefcase and then piece together the sniper rifle using like the
shit.
touchscreen.
cool.
It's really cool, and it just makes that shot feel extra good. You know, it's just
yeah.
there's some really cool elements in that game that's really awesome. And I think you can get that game on mobile, guys. So like,
Ooh,
you know, just
Ooh,
if you're
candy.
feeling froggy, pick that up on
Alright.
mobile.
All right.
not a bad decision. All right, so my number. The next matchup is number 15 seed, the Saboteur, versus number 2 seed, the clearly inferior Uncharted 2. Hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
the Saboteur versus which one?
Uncharted 2.
No one's ever heard of that game.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Kyle, you're first on this one.
Uncharted 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey JD, what are you up to these days?
I feel like this one's a really easy call.
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
you know both of these games very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saboteur.
Oh god damn it.
No, I'm going Uncharted.
Fucking
Come
lying
on.
piece
I
of
mean, come on.
Yeah, I feel like we already kind of touched on what made Saboteur stand out and so special.
It's really cool.
you're a
That's
spy
right.
trying to infiltrate, Nazis while also, well, like the title says, sabotaging all of their efforts. And
You'll sneak in and blow up like antennas, and
Yeah,
there's like a big part where you're on a zeppelin. Like this game is really cool.
yeah,
man.
the screen turns like red when you get like noticed or something on the streets. And
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. Yeah, I love that. It's like black and white, and the color restores.
Yeah, you restore the colors as you restore
Yeah.
the districts, and but like
That's
it's
such
a very
rad thing,
noir-esque
stylistic
like look
choice.
to it. Like
Yeah.
when you're walking down the streets in black and white, and you got your stupid Newsies hat on, and
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
Bust out
I
in
like
song.
the whole. Oh, I guess it's France, so it's a beret.
Barrett. I think it's a
It's a
Barrett.
Barrett. Yeah.
Interesting. People don't really talk about it more. I mean, I feel like only one other person mentioned it in Fathers of the Grind as like a top 10 game for them, and I was like kind of surprised by that.
Like ever? Top 10 game ever?
No, for the 2009 when we were asking.
Oh,
them
okay.
about 2009,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Someone did. Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
We fielded this question about 2 months ago when we were talking about recording this episode.
Yeah. That's just a little peek behind the curtain on how we
Fucking
our recording
E3 happened,
times,
and then something else happened, and we.
Yeah. We're trying to get back on track for the whole year. That's for sure. And we will. We will adhere to the schedule and beat it. We will beat it. It's like another thing to conquer, like a video game or something.
Yeah.
We will do it in time so we can do our most anticipated list at the end of the year. We will do it in time. All right. Anyway, so the next matchup is Way of the Samurai 3. Do I have that right? Yes. Way of the Samurai. Because I abbreviated it, so I didn't know.
Okay.
Versus number 7 seed, everybody's favorite, Borderlands.
Jesus. Y'all are really gonna kill one of my favorite games of all time. That fucking game.
I don't even know where I am on this. Oh, I'm first, and then you're next, Kyle. So here we go. Boy, this is really tough for me. I'm such an asshole.
Really
I'm gonna go
struggling?
ahead and vote. I'm gonna go ahead and vote Borderlands. All apologies to the Queen of Japan or whatever the fuck.
They don't have a quick. God damn it, Jeff. They don't do that.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So my vote is for the BL.
Oh my God.
Being the L on someone's T's. That's what I'm voting for.
Oh my God. All
I'm a
right.
5-year-old. It's just because it's just what I know. Even though you mentioned it when we recorded on a previous iteration of the podcast, we did our top 10 games of all time or whatever, and you mentioned the first Way of the Samurai. I think it was. Was that right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And like your top games.
Yep.
I
That
still
sounds
didn't
right.
look up anything about it. Or I just totally forgot what I looked up about the game. So I apologize. But I'm gonna go with what I know.
Apologize?
I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna have to go with what I know. What became a fun loot shooter.
The loot shooter.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're next, Kyle. You can
Okay.
vote with your heart.
So a little bit about Way of the Samurai. It's a game where in this particular one, you're a samurai and you get off a boat, and the second you get off a boat, you're presented with 3 or 4 different decisions that you need to make that are going to send you down a series of branching narrative paths. The game you can usually wrap up in about 2, maybe 3 hours. Depending on how fast you're going through your decision making and stuff like that, and your positioning, your time of day, who you've interacted with in the past, and how you interacted with them dictates everything that's going on in this little city. And in this little city, you can open up a dojo. You can and train people. You can you could try and follow a love thread or whatever. You can try to do a combination of a few. There's a warring samurai clans going on there. You can align with both. You can align with one of them. You can align with both of them. Obviously, those are going to have consequences. You'll have to pick a side at some point. You could try and mend their entire relationship, and then always at some point, the government comes in and just tries to kill everybody, or the government army or whatever.
Ultimate bad guy.
Yeah. So by the end of it, you're always trying to do something. I've gone down narrative paths where on my last day I'm about to be hung.
Holy
And
shit.
and I have to figure out a way out of that and stuff like that. And everything that you do in this game leads you down another credits line or whatever. And there's so many different paths and different endings and different ways to interact. And you always whenever you complete the game, you always bring your sword into the next playthrough. And your sword is kind of or swords, your weapons, whatever you're using, you're upgrading as you use them. You're unlocking abilities for them. You're making them stronger by using your your accumulated materials and money to like go to the blacksmith and like upgrade, like make the toughness harder, make this better and stuff like that. And again, if you lose the game, you drop the sword and you lose it, so it's like you can't die. You need to make it to the end of the credits if you can. So it's kind of, but you can always store your sword like in your like box, and that box like kind of goes through each game as well. So it's like there's kind of a risk reward kind of thing going on here, and it's really fucking cool. Like it's super impressive, and the stories are really interesting, and it's really awesome. But like, yeah, it's fucking Borderlands, and you're not gonna choose that. But I'm gonna choose Way of the Samurai.
Well, I mean, JD's the last vote, so
what? Kyle, what'd you just say? No, I'm kidding. That game sounds compelling as fuck. Like I would actually play that.
Yeah, I was looking up screenshots and I was like, oh my god, you're just walking out in this village and talking to people.
It's so serene, man. And then like shit just goes down, like, and of course, like if you like bump into somebody and they're like, like you'll have to fight them in the middle of the city, and that will have consequences. Like, didn't you just murder someone in the city a second ago? I don't think I want to talk to you. So it's like
losing voters.
It's pretty interesting. It's an interesting game.
I think it's interesting that developer went on to make Octopath Traveler. I
had no idea that was true.
That's very jarring.
That's super insane to me. I had no idea about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking to see like what the fuck happened to this series because they stopped with 4 in 2011, and then I scrolled down to see what else they made. And
I think I've been describing 4 this entire time, but it's the same thing. Don't worry about it. 3 instead of I think 3 you like wake up in a field after being like mortally wounded, and like you wake up like you have to like limp to a city, and then in that city you can like, do you collapse right there at the gate, or do you kind of force your way like to a woman that you saw earlier on the field who you think can help you? It's like how you decide how to heal yourself, and that will set you on a different path of same thing. It's the same concept.
That kind of sounds like my type of game, even considering like the action might be different or something. I mean, it feels
the
like
action's actually pretty actiony. Like it's
okay.
It's not hard to pull off. Like it's a lot of fun. Like it's not like Sekiro where it's like you have to bring all this like talent into, which I want nothing more than to be good at that game, and I just suck at it. So like this is very just like block and slash. Like it's pretty simple. Yeah.
I could get acclimated to that. It's on Steam, I think, still. So
is it?
Yeah.
4 is awesome, man.
All of them are. It might be. I don't know. So JD, what is your very surprising vote going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time going against Borderlands just because it's the one I played. It's very tough choice. And Kyle hates it, so that's always that's fun.
Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be real fun.
I don't hate it. It's just not a good game. The foundation, the game's fine. The foundations and bones are very strong.
There you go. I 100% agree
Borderlands 2 plays like almost
2 is
no
an improvement in every single way.
Yeah, but really it's just the writing. It's like, man, why didn't they do this in the first one where it was actually funny? Like there was a lot of like, a fart joke, like blee blah blue. I don't know. It's very like pedestrian jokes. And the second one's still that, but like there's a lot of charm and like a lot of character. Yeah,
I agree totally.
Writer makes that game.
So Borderlands moves on with Kyle's approval. You heard it. So the next matchup is this is interesting. Number 14 seed Killing Floor, 2 very similar titles here. Number 14 seed Killing Floor versus number 3 seed Beatles Rock Band.
Oh wow, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean you're shredding either way, right? You're shredding. I don't know.
Co-op.
Yeah. There's rounds. You're on a timer. Not really in Rock Band.
And sometimes there's a sick beat. I don't know.
Graphics display on the screen.
Yeah. It's for some people it's a disc and you put it in and you play it. I don't know. So JD, you're first in this one. And then it's me and then it's Kyle.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be Beatles Rock Band for me. That's that was the one version of Rock Band. Right? I know you're gonna be so disappointed.
I'm so upset right now. I have such a hard decision to make.
Just cause, man. I mean, this was the one version of Rock Band that I played consistently. Because usually I was a Guitar Hero guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one I have my Xbox with it and the guitar as well. So that's exciting, right? It's right here.
Very.
Yeah, right here.
I can see you pointing to it. Not really.
No drums though. Terrible with the fucking drums. Got rid of that shit.
Oh, I love the drums. It's my
No,
favorite.
can't do that shit. I am not coordinated. Nope.
All I do
No
is kill
way.
on the drums. That's what I do. They call me Ringo on
Oh.
steroids
Oh, wow.
because I'm
that's
actually
good.
I'm better. Sorry, I'm just being stupid. Anyway, yeah, my vote's for Beatles Rock Band 2. I'm such a huge Beatles cuck, and it's honestly it's kind of a gamble to do anything related to Beatles at all and to kind of nail it.
Yeah.
And it feels like,
a lot of
I feel like-
expectations.
I feel like Across the Universe did that in its own way, in its own voice, and Beatles Rock Band did that completely because Beatles Rock Band was supposed to be just purely for fans of the Beatles,
Yeah.
and I don't know if all Beatles fans played it, but people that played Rock Band.
Well, there's a
and liked the
generational
Beatles-
gap, I'm sure, of people that
Yeah.
have no idea what music video games are that love
But
the
if
Beatles.
those people, those
Let me-
older people, saw the graphics and shit, they would be fucking blown away, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cool how they recreated all those famous environments they played in.
Yeah, for sure.
And
For
how
sure.
they changed the way the game, like the way that the notes come across the screen and stuff. It feels very old school somehow, even though it's a 2009 game.
Right.
They changed the way that looks, like in the way it feels to hit buttons and stuff. I found that all very, very interesting that they made that choice to like kind of make it a retro game, despite it still being in the very same vein of Rock Band.
Yeah.
And I without even questioning it, I bought all those DLC albums like the day they came out, like because they released 3 albums and they couldn't get the rights to any more, but they released 3 of them. And like a month after the release, they timed the releases, and yeah, I just got them like day one, and I was like, can't wait to fucking play these. It was so fucking good, dude.
What a
I
big
haven't had
catalog
an
to have to
experience
secure
with,
the rights to, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's why they didn't.
expensive as shit.
They were like, we're gonna do more, trust me. And then they saw the fees, and they were like, never mind. Fucking love it though. So Kyle, what's your totally, I don't know how educated you are actually on how to use.
I have never played either of these games.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
That's it. We already voted.
I mean,
Rock Band 3.
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter then.
Killing Floor, very simply, it's wave-based, horde-based.
Oh, I know.
co-op.
Yeah, I know what it is. I just
Yeah,
haven't played it.
it's nothing special. I mean, it's just fun,
Yeah.
and cheap.
It's
It was
definitely-
always
A lesser. It's like, for me at least, its quality is between Left 4 Dead 2 and it's lesser than what's the game that Kyle and I were playing? World War Z.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah,
that one
I've
was
never
more
played
fun
that.
for me than Killing Floor.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I've seen some gameplay of World War Z, but
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
just the way the hordes like jump on each other, like in the movie. I've
Yeah.
never played a zombie horde game like that. That's really cool. Love that. Anyway, Beatles Rock Band moves on. So I can't think of I'm trying to think of a Beatles song title, and there's like so many in my head that I can't even think of one to make a pun with. Whatever, fuck it.
because it advances on to the next round. Yeah.
Yeah, because it advances. We love it. Yeah. No, that's stupid. Anyway, next
Stupid.
matchup is number 11 seed Demon Souls,
Ooh.
which I learned a little something about today during this recording, versus number 6 seed Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Oh boy, this is gonna make a lot of people mad.
I wish all games ever were more like Demon Souls. So Kyle, what is your vote on this round?
I mean, I had Demon Souls on my list, and I didn't have Marvel on my list. Demon Souls it's got legacy, everybody. I feel like that's what I say when I don't believe in a game, truly. It's got like legacy, and it's
Like
the
new
foundation
Borderlands?
of
Yeah.
things that are greater to come. This game is janky as shit, everybody. I don't know if you remember how janky this game is, but it's very janky. That's why, the newer games feel better, because they're like, man, that first game was kind of janky. We should probably make those things feel better. But it's still really good, and like it was touted as like no one had ever seen anything like this. So like it was this underground thing for a while, and now it's like the most not mainstream thing, but like everybody's trying to copy like this type of franchise, the Soulsborne franchise. Let's get that DNA and make it into a ninja game, or do it into this game, or make it a sci-fi game with the Surge or something like that. This thing started a whole fucking thing. Like it's got a lot of legacy, if you will, which is that loaded word I always say again whenever I truly, don't know what else to say. So I think I'm gonna go Demon Souls, but I think you guys should go with your heart and knock this fucking stupid game out.
Wow. Woo! Yeah. All right, so JD, what's your vote?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna knock this fucking thing out, man. Fuck that janky ass game. No, Marvel definitely. I mean, it has some flaws from what I understand. I never played the first one, but a lot of people think it's kind of just the same shit over and over again.
It is. That's why I liked it.
That's
it felt
fine with me. Yeah, I mean,
popcorn games are fine. You need them sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you got to at some point kind of recognize the type of game you're playing, and I hope
you just
Marvel
roll and hit things in Demon Souls. So, I'm being really reductive right now.
Yeah, you just dodge and strike. That's
you
it.
Just fucking dodge and strike, man.
Parry and strike, man. Yeah, I mean, and on that same logic, I hope 3, and you guys have kind of confirmed that 3 is more of the same. So, I want more of that shit. Give me more.
They didn't really change anything. They're like, it's going to be like that, but,
cool.
I
mean, hopefully the voice acting's a little more improved. I mean, it's 10 years later. It's got to be a little better, right?
Dude, I like the voice acting.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
like,
the voice
we were
acting.
kind of making fun of Nick Fury, but it's not that bad. It's just
No, it's just obviously
just
an
funny.
impersonation of Samuel L. Jackson.
In 2, it's a little... Whew.
It's rough. Yeah,
like
it's definitely more natural.
I remember Wolverine being like especially cheesy, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
man.
When I would play a couch co-op with like my brother, he was like tearing it to pieces because of the voice acting, and I'm like, it was just fun.
Yeah, I know, and it's something I have a hard time holding against older games because that was just the industry at the time. Like, it's just nobody was lining up trying to be the best voice actor in a game anymore. Now I feel like
Uncharted 2 was like trying to start. It felt like that and Batman, like trying to start that trend, more or less.
And it feels like nowadays that's definitely a valid complaint against a game because you don't like people are lining up to do video games now. It's like big name people, so you don't have really an excuse unless you just don't care about it, and then that's a problem. But 10-year-old game. I mean, dude, I always expected it to kind of be a little cheesy, so not too much of a flaw for me, but. I'm going Marvel because I've played it,
Well, shit, I don't know what to do. No. I've always been horrible at the Souls games, so I'm not going to start picking one randomly over a game I actually love. So I'm going with Marvel.
Yeah, the casual we're the casual podcast. Yeah, all right. I'm kidding. No, that's good. Go with your hearts, guys. I think Demon Souls is fine. Tops.
All games should be like that game.
But everything should strive to be as.
There's a lot in like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Like made me want to like as soon as I beat it, I was like, I think I'm gonna play both these games over again, and I actually did that.
Yeah.
Like immediately. Like it was just like the game that or at least the franchise that I sunk my teeth into the most. And this one made me want to read the Civil War comic arc, which I did shortly after that.
Well, and
I just love
games just
discovering
remind
this game.
you of like the characters that you like. I mean, like we're all gonna. I mean, you and I are gonna beat this game here pretty quick, and then in a month, like they're gonna drop like Cable and Cyclops and a few other people, and I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna play through it again with those guys. So
yeah, exactly.
I think there's gonna be more story too. I think they insert like a couple story levels as well. So it's like. Yeah, I'm really excited about all that. Yeah,
I loved all the characters. I mean, it felt like they added way more and even different ones. And
just some I've never even heard of. Like Crystal, who the fuck is that?
For the second one, they added like way more compared to the first one. And the third one, especially, you're like,
yeah. This one, I'm
who
almost
is this?
Yeah, I have no idea who some people are.
Like they're Korath and Guardians. You're like, who? I love the second one though, man. It was that I sunk so much money into Rock Band primarily when I had a 360, or I still have one actually, but whatever. You get my point. When I used it. And the other one that I sunk so much money into was the Marvel Ultimate Alliance ones because like every time I would stumble upon like other superheroes available for purchase. I'm like, I'm buying that. I'm buying all that.
Yeah.
And it felt like they had way more of it because they knew that people would fucking pay for that shit.
I'm not haven't. Like all the characters have pretty much been like either leaked or announced, and Gambit is no but where, so I'm pretty upset about that.
Wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah,
love
They
wah.
created this
I
character.
bet money they couldn't find anybody to do that accent.
Yeah, what, like, just go to Louisiana. There's a whole bunch of swamp people down there. Like, just there's plenty of people that can talk.
But they
like
did
that.
get Ghost Rider and Blade, and I'm very happy about that. And even Morbius, the living vampire, somehow. So,
Oh, we got
that's fun.
Morbius.
Yeah, dude.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Not interested in the movie with Jared Leto, but I'm very interested in him being in the
100% not gonna see.
Um,
Okay, I might see it eventually, but I'm not gonna pay to see that movie.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna pay to see it. Yeah, I'm really interested in the characters that they did choose. Like, I'm pretty happy with the roster that's coming out. And there's always a case, like, we didn't know that Cable and Cyclops were, like, the next couple free ones. So, like, there could always be, like, a surprise free Gambit or something, like.
There's a Elsa Bloodstone. I don't even know who that is.
Either.
That's like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer type character.
Like,
that's really
from
strange.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or just...
No. That's like the type of character it is, like a vampire hunter type person.
okay. She's a vampire hunter.
Weird.
So they have two vampire killers on the roster.
yeah.
That's cool.
There better be some fucking horror in this game coming up.
I want to. You know what I want? Can I pitch a game right now? I want the villain version of this game where we play as Doctor Doom and like Magneto. Yeah, like where we play as all the bad guys instead.
That'd be so badass. Like they kind of tease like a little bit where like when you fight Green Goblin, and then after you fight him, or did you beat him already? You did, right?
Yeah.
So after you fight him, like Spider-Man's like, "Come on, Norman, you got to help us against Thanos. You saw what he's gonna do to us." And he doesn't really respond because he's losing his mind over what he saw.
But even like Infinity War,
and I'm like, damn, come on, man, that would have been cool if he joined and suddenly we're whatever.
Infinity War's like original comic or whatever, like was like that. Like Doctor Doom was like the first like line of defense or whatever. Like he's like, you guys, like there's this thing out there, and he's like really powerful. Like, we gotta kill this guy.
Yeah, that would have been rad. And like the only people that are like the for sure bad guys are, the Black Order, and I feel like anybody that aligns with Thanos, like Hela or Loki. Loki, I guess, is going to be a playable character in this game, so I guess I should take that back. But whatever. Anyway, the third one's been fucking great so far.
Yeah, it's been so much sweet.
Yeah, it's so polished compared to what's come before it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 moves on though. To the quarterfinals. Here we go. First round of the quarterfinals. Batman Ultimate Alliance.
Batman Ultimate Arkham Asylum.
Batman Arkham Asylum versus Left 4 Dead 2. And here we go with the tough shit. Kind of. I'm first on this one, and I'm going Batman Arkham Asylum. Left 4 Dead 2 is a ton of fun. I played so many hours into that game in co-op online with my brother and stuff, and randoms. And so much freaking fun, man. But Arkham Asylum just offers way more gameplay, in my opinion. Way more variety, it feels like. And I just remember the reason why it's number one is because I remember being completely floored that a superhero game could be that good and be that type of game.
Yeah.
But I'll probably end up having to save some shit for that because I have a feeling it'll go far. But yeah, that's my vote, is Arkham Asylum. So, Kyle, what's your vote?
I think I got to go Arkham Asylum as well. I love Left 4 Dead 2. I just like Left 4 Dead 1 more. I just like the levels more in that game for whatever reason.
I get that. Yeah.
But the 2, you can have a katana sword, so that's cool. Yeah. 2's really good too. It's just more of the same. And there's some levels that have like some really cool weather effects. Like there's this one like rainy level. There's just like you can't see shit, and it's just like it's just horrifying. Yeah, but I think Arkham Asylum is just. The bosses in that game and the script and the voice actors that they got to do everybody. It's just
it's unreal.
It's like it's completely on another level. And yeah, that's what it is. It's a Metroidvania game. That's all it is. I can't get there yet. How do I get there? I got to get a gadget and come back later. That's what a Metroidvania game is. Same with Shadow Complex, which you were trying to get on the list and stuff like that. Like that's the type of games these are. They're kindred spirits.
That was the only game that I remember beating, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna 100% this bitch. I would just go back through and do all the Riddler bullshit or whatever.
Calendar Man shit.
Yeah, all that stuff. Try to find all the collectibles that I could. And like you mentioned, go to the places where your gadgets couldn't open yet. Because, it's just wide open and everything's available to you. But sometimes you can't cross a certain threshold to fight a certain person until you have that gadget and the story gives it to you. Arkham City, I feel, is superior. I think that's not an unpopular opinion. I feel like that's kind of everybody feels that way, but this one was broke the mold.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people I like the purity of Arkham Asylum. Like, you're just in that one place, just like figuring something out. And then when it got bigger, like some people were vocally like, "Oh," but I would say most people, yes, think City is better. Yeah. I think City's better. I think.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. I feel like City's the best one.
You know what? I think Origins is better than fucking Arkham Knight. And everyone always shits on it. Well, not even Rocksteady themselves shit on Origins all the time. Yeah, everyone likes Origins. Yeah,
I never beat it. I need to.
It's good. Honestly. Yeah, they got some of the better boss fights in that game. That's a lot of fun.
Damn, I love the good Batman boss fights. Anyway, JD, your vote doesn't matter. Sorry.
Oh, well,
I felt like you would have voted Batman anyway, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is the only one out of the set that I've played. Actually, I have City. I have the Game of the Year edition on Steam, but I've never played it.
Game of the Year edition's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
just gonna play as Nightwing and fuck people up with my nunchucks or whatever the fuck he has. I love that. Yeah, some of those people that they included in that Game of the Year is like, to think out that type of combat and make it different for each character, like distinctively different. It's just, I don't know how they had to have sunk so many hours into that shit.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Yeah. Anyway, we'll circle back to that game. But Arkham, Batman, Alcoholics Anonymous moves on. Next matchup is.
Rip Left 4 Dead, man. I love that game.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Really love that game.
I always like 2 more because it just felt
Valve.
more polished.
They're never going to do
it. Yeah, I know. They're never going to do it. Not gonna do it. I always like 2 more because it just felt more polished to me. And but I totally see your point about the levels, though.
And the level design specifically. Yeah,
it was just frustrating in 2 for me.
There's so many frustrating parts. I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like, it's almost like too open sometimes. Like, whereas like you kind of knew exactly what you needed to do in Left 4 Dead 1. I
never played 1. I got a copy of it when I bought my Xbox.
Well, and if you have 2 at some point, 2 had all of 1's levels.
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, I got into Steam. I think like 2011 was when I built my computer. So I was getting into all these games after the fact. Wow. Why would I play Left 4 Dead when I have friends that want to play Left 4 Dead 2 all the time?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just once it was out, there was no point in going back.
That's true. Everybody's all about the hotness, the new hotness.
For sure.
New hotness, huh?
New hotness, hey. So the next matchup is Infamous versus Bayonetta.
I
am so JD and I,
man,
we can write novels on how much we know about these games.
I think we should keep it tight though, just for time though, and not expound as much as we should and could.
I agree. We should keep our thoughts mostly to ourselves.
This is supposed to be a really tough, like this would be a very tough decision if you guys.
It should be.
Assholes.
I know.
It really
should be.
This would be like what everybody's tuning in for. Had y'all, had played games this year.
I know, man.
Wow, they're gonna really break down the intricacies of Infamous and Bayonetta. And
just get back to me. Like, once we start doing 2015 onward, we'll give people good tournaments. At least from Kyle and I's perspective.
Probably not from mine
again. But
I'll still be behind on games 10 years down the road.
He'll still be
He's like I'm still trying.
Yeah, boy, I'm still 4 hours into Days Gone. Just can't wait to finish that shit up. It's like, dude, it's 2037, man.
My wife.
Not even that good of a game. Just move on from it.
Right. Get this freaker. My wife.
Oh my god, my wife is dead. It's like, dude, I'm
a freaker about my wife.
Oh, my wife like bacon. Damn it.
I love my wife.
Shut up,
I
Darth
love
Maul.
winning.
Oh my
Fiercely.
god.
The actor that played Darth Maul or voiced Darth Maul in the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the same guy?
Yeah, that's the same dude.
The guy that does Deacon?
Is that really right?
Yeah.
That's Sam Witwer from Battlestar. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, bro.
As well, yeah.
What?
He's one of Starbucks pilots. I think he's actually, he goes out with Boomer a lot. Flies with Boomer a lot. I can't remember his character's name in Battlestar. Kyle.
Freaker?
Yeah, Freaker McGee.
Can't believe this is the thing.
Actually is a good sci-fi name, honestly.
Yeah, and Deacon actually, he's modeled after him too, so he looks a lot like him. Looks a lot like him, just with a backwards cap. Who the fuck did he play in Battlestar?
Backwards cap guy. That's his new name. All right, so JD and I are actually first, unfortunately. So JD, what's your vote?
So we're doing Infamous and Bayonetta.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be. I think it's got to be Bayonetta because I've actually
Okay.
heard things about that one. Or I mean, like I knew Infamous existed, but I had no idea what it was about until you guys were just talking about it today. So I mean, I guess that counts for something, even though it's very little. But Bayonetta, anyway.
Well, I was always going to say Infamous, but you made it easier for me to say Infamous. So Infamous.
Cool.
Infamous is my vote.
All right.
Just because I played one from that franchise, and I'm sure obviously the quality is different depending on who you ask in present company. But that's the one I'm going to go with because I just liked it. I liked my experience with it, and I think it's a really cool original story. Not that Bayonetta isn't, but I don't know anything about the fucking story, honestly. So now it's time for Kyle to torture himself. Kyle, what's your vote between Infamous and Bayonetta?
Jesus Christ. So, I mean, Bayonetta is like a really, like, you know, again, just walk down this hallway and just murder things type of game. And Infamous is like this super big open world, like, you know, epic hero origin story. Bayonetta is like incomprehensible in its story. Like, you're going to have fun with it. You're going to be like, I don't know what's going on here, but this is a lot of fun. But like her power is like derived from her hair, and like she's naked the entire game. Like what you see is like her hair covered, like her suit, like that's her hair covering her. Like when she does like a move, her hair uncovers her body and she becomes naked, and like it's and it's awesome. Really it's not sexual, it's empowering, you guys.
It's so bold, so brave.
It's so bold and brave. Lots of splits and crotch shots, and it's very what the Japanese call like ecchi, like you know, like it's very like ooh, all right, like it's a lot of close up on boobs and stuff like this. But for whatever reason, it's like Teflon. Like no one's ever attacked it for like being like this overly maybe like small groups or like most people say exactly what I just said. But like actually, it's a really like empowering game. Like she chooses to be that way, you know. It's like okay, whatever that. Okay, yeah.
I mean, if it's not sexualized, I think that's really where most people draw issue with stuff like that. So,
well, it's pretty sexualized, but
yeah.
Okay, all right.
I've seen
very sexual game. She's always licking lollipops and like it's very.
Wow, dude, how is this game 2019 proof? Then
I have no idea.
I don't get it.
Making a third one. I mean, like.
Bayonetta issued an apology today for its.
Dug up Bayonetta's old tweets, guys.
It's the same creator of Devil May Cry. Like this was like the natural like evolution of Devil May Cry. It's the same creator, and like this this guy is he went on to do create Platinum Game Studio, and this is like the very first game that like came out like on Platinum Game Studio, and it's it put them on the map. Like this game is why we have Platinum Game Studio. Like
cool.
So Jesus. Awesome. But Bayonetta 2 is the better game, and Infamous is better than Infamous 1 and 2. Shit. I think I'm going to go Infamous 1.
Okay.
Man.
Yay, the one I picked because I liked the concept and shit better. And was going there.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I know. You were so invested in that.
Left out again.
So the next one is... Oh, Kyle, you're going to have a fun time with this one. So the next one is Borderlands versus Uncharted 2.
Fuck me.
So this is going to be very exciting to see where we vote. I'm just going to say it really loud. I don't know why. So, Kyle, hey, man, what's your vote between these two games?
Wait, on what games?
Borderlands and Uncharted 2.
Wow.
I know this is very difficult.
What a nail biter.
Yeah.
Uncharted 2 for sure. Come on. Jesus. That
Never
train scene, am I right?
Never even...
You don't know.
Even remember it. JD.
Oh, man. Are you big? I mean, I have to vote for Borderlands.
Yeah, you kind of do.
I mean, I kind of do. But like, you know, I respect Uncharted and shit. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get to it. It's in my PlayStation right now. It's in there. It's all up in there.
That's good, man.
You remember 2 months ago when we talked about pushing this episode back 2 months? I was like, yeah, I'm totally gonna get to it by then, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I didn't.
I couldn't put down the. I mean, once I started and like got into a rhythm with the first game.
Yeah.
And then Uncharted is like, it feels easier to play, honestly, and more intuitive. I couldn't put it down. And then I got to a part in Uncharted 3 where even after lowering the difficulty and stuff, like I still couldn't get fucking past a certain room. So it was like, I was so close to the end. I was on a freighter and I was so close to the end, but I just died like 15 fucking times in a row. And I was like, I'm not going to beat this. So That's when I was like, "Hey, JD, you want this?" So I have no idea how 3 ends.
All right.
Whatever. Uncharted 4, you can kind of pick up context clues.
Yeah.
But Uncharted 2 is awesome, and yeah, that's an easy decision. So Uncharted 2. Sorry, Borderlands, but not really. So Uncharted 2 moves on. Sorry, botch your damn luck. All right, so this matchup is interesting. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 versus Beatles Rock Band.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I hate every second of this, and I'm first. So, do I vote for the niche one or the one that I feel like could be universally fun for gamers? Fuck. I think I'm gonna have to, and it's unfair because we try to vote unbiased when possible, but I think I'm gonna go with Beatles Rock Band. Even if you go for like just polish, like that game is so fucking polished.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I've already explained like how it goes for that Beatles vibe and it goes for it hard. It feels very retro. Some of that stuff too, or like when you go into their later studio albums, you know, when you go into, because there's a certain point where they stop touring and all they do is make albums because they can afford to, and that's when they're doing all the drugs and doing all the experimental songs. And when they're in the studio, like in Abbey Road Studio and stuff like that, and the game has this animation, like it's just, they go on these wild, like drug trippy, like fucking hallucinations and stuff as you're playing the song, and it's so fucking cool. It's like, it's crazy how much they thought through like the animation style for those psychedelic sequences. And I love that, and I love the Beatles, and I gotta go with my Beatles love and heart. So sorry, whatever. Kyle, you're next.
So I have to choose between the Beatles.
Or the game that you've played more of.
Actually, played
Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah,
played. Neither of these are on my list. I hate both.
Kyle
of them,
hates
obviously.
games.
I hate video games.
Yeah.
You know, I actually really wanted to play the Beatles one too because of like its aesthetical.
Yeah, it's very
look
different.
and
it's
stuff
not
like that. Yeah, it's got a different
not like a
look.
typical
Yeah.
Rock Band game. Yeah.
Yeah. It had like a campaign, didn't it too? Did it have like some sort of story? Not like a story, but like some sort of like.
It kind of follows their story, where like you start in like a basement type of club, which is their first gig, and you're going to the Ed Sullivan Show. Then you go to the Japanese stadium or whatever, Dodgers, whatever the fuck, Yankee Stadium, and then you're in the studio the rest of the way until the very last gig they do together, which is that rooftop gig. So it follows their career more or less, and there's like various videos and stuff that they show between each career point. So for the Beatles fan, it's like a giant boner. So the entire game's just a boner. It's great. But you know, you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance, so
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with the Marvel for sure. I
get it.
It's fun, man. Got a lot of good co-op memories with that game.
Same here. Even with my brother tearing it apart, it was still a fun co-op experience because we just like beating people up. That was fun. So I forgot where we were. JD.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm good. Yeah.
Gonna need your vote in this one.
Oh wait, it counts?
Yeah.
Gotta count for something.
What? Well, I mean, I guess I gotta defer to my list order on this one because I did put Beatles just up above it, and it's kind of for that reason. Like if I were gonna go back and play a Rock Band game right now, it'd be that one. But if I'm gonna play a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, it's probably gonna be the one that just came out.
Coming out of this episode, I kind of want to play it right now.
Like that's the main reason why I want to get over to my brother-in-law's and play that shit because I'm dying. And yeah, I mean, I put about an equal amount of time into these games actually, back in the day. So, God damn it, yeah, I'm gonna go Beatles. I mean, because it's still like just mentioning the aesthetic of it and everything like just brings it all right back, and it still kind of holds up. But if I were to go back and try to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 right now, I don't think I'd get that same feeling out of it. It'll feel like it's date in a bad way, but.
Yeah, I hear you. It will, for sure. I would just want to assure the internet that you can always just pretend that Demon Souls made it this far, because it's going to lose in the next run anyway. So
There you go, yeah.
just assume it did. Who
Perfect.
fucking cares?
I think that works out perfectly.
All right. So the next semifinals. Here we are. Semifinals. Got some music for the semifinals. No, I don't. So the Infamous versus Batman Arkham Asylum, the battle of the superhero video games.
Wow, yeah. What a year
Yeah, I
for
know.
superhero games.
No shit, man. Yeah, when you add in Marvel Ultimate Alliance and that shit, Jesus, we were.
That was
we
at
were
the
not
dawn
always-
of the MCU, man. That was like
Yeah,
prime time for it.
Prime
it
time.
was. It's
We're
true.
ready.
Yeah, in
Cream
2009.
team.
No, Thor was 2011. 2009. Oh, nothing was coming out. Iron Man 2 was 2010. So they took a year break. So they didn't know that it was going to be like take off. Or they didn't bank on it yet. Anyway, point is we're this is going to be interesting. JD, what is your vote between Arkham Asylum or the game that you've totally played, Infamous?
Oh yeah, the game that I've totally played, Infamous, that I didn't just learn about today, at all. Yeah, it's gonna be Arkham for me.
Yeah.
I love that game. I'd never played anything like it. I mean, I was actually coming off a pretty good gap of not playing games for a while when I got it, and I'd never played a game that deep, ever. That like mishmash detective elements and the gadgetry and all that shit. Like it was just fascinating to me. And hey, it just happens to be a Batman game, so there we go. Yeah, man, I love everything about it. I don't know if I beat it though, like 100% beat it. I got through the story, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go Arkham because Batman.
How dare you not beat that game? It's actually pretty easy to beat.
Yeah. Well, I get kind of obsessed with doing like the little side shit. Like I was really obsessed with doing the Riddler stuff, so I wasted a lot of time on that.
Okay.
And I just never 100% completed it, dude. When I first got into Steam, it was like I was just buying every fucking game that I could.
Yeah,
every game that I could.
Yeah.
So it was just like 10 hours here in the one game, and then oh shit, I got this new thing that's old and everybody talks about. So I had no like focus or anything on any of these games from back then. It was just play what I could until the next thing that took my attention grabbed hold.
All right. So I'm next in this round, and I am going to go with Batman Arkham Asylum. So that game moves on to the finals. Sorry you don't get to vote, Kyle, but I swear to God, if they decide to do another Infamous, they gotta do like an Uncharted similar remaster package
Collection type thing.
I really think
that.
they should. I was really surprised that we never got that, to be honest, because
played
those
the shit
games
out of
kind of came at the tail end of the PS3's life, so it's like they're not as old. They're not so old technology as you might think. So pretty cool stuff, man.
Yeah, and it's they're not by today's standards. They're not that long. Those games are not that long. They're like they're just narrative. Like they're like 10 hours or something like that. I remember looking them up. Yeah, first one's 15. Second one's 12. The Second Son is 10. They're not much different than an Uncharted game. So where are they at? Maybe it's a PS5 thing. Who knows? But by then it's like, can we even remaster PS3 games anymore? They're going to be so far advanced. I don't know. We can always hope for it, and developers like money, so why wouldn't they? But yeah, Arkham Asylum. Let's move into the finals. So the next matchup is Beatles Rock Band, the heavy favorite, just kidding, versus Uncharted 2. So Kyle, what's your vote? I can't imagine what your vote would be for this one.
Uncharted 2. Don't humor
How
me.
dare you?
Don't even come at me.
Spit on John Lennon's grave.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's exactly what I just did. Yeah. You
John
whipped
and
your
George
dick out
died
and took
for
a
this.
piss all over his grave.
We're gonna tell Yoko, and she's gonna come have a scream. And
She's gonna come at me and go, "Ah!"
Yeah, exactly like that.
That's racist. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea if she laughs like that. Anyway.
No, she sings like that,
She
and it's
sings
terrible.
like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got her arms out. She's
Okay, you know what? Yes. Okay, I did
so
watch.
bad.
I did watch the documentary on Netflix about them and John making his album, which was actually very insightful, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. But then it cuts to like their performance together, where Yoko's on stage under a blanket, just going, ah! And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kyle voted Uncharted. Oh, JD, what's your vote?
I mean,
Please enlighten me.
I mean, I respect Uncharted 2. I really do. But like, I gotta go
Not
with
enough
one
to vote
play.
for it.
Well, I mean, shit. Never played it. Cameron will speak to it. So Beatles, but the right choice will be made in the end, I think.
Will it?
Well, it's up to you.
If y'all are
I
really
mean-
gonna let Beatles win,
No, I don't-
Because look, guys, John and George died for this podcast. So, no, I'm going with Uncharted 2.
I knew you'd make
Yeah. I'm not a fucking buffoon. All right.
that to shit, buddy. I knew it. Not a fucking animal, all right?
Uncharted 2 was on another level of like storytelling. Like it was just
Yeah.
like, oh shit! Like, like, where did this come from?
Yeah, and
because one wasn't like that, you know. It just like
No, it was just like a reason to go on an adventure, kind
Yeah.
of.
yeah, right.
You know, and they were clearly still figuring out what they wanted this series to be, and what they wanted their games to be, really. And Uncharted 2, I feel like, defines what they wanted the rest of their games to be going forward. It's a great fucking game, dude. Holy shit. And they even like almost 10 years later, when I finally did beat it, I was able to like kind of like think about, you know, how gaming was when the game came out. And then you have to just acknowledge how much it did for games at that time. Like, I mean, that's why Arkham Asylum was like number 1 for me, because that and Uncharted 2, it feels like those were like fucking game changers, like for the action genre specifically. Yeah, anyway, we're in the finals now, man.
Ooh.
Uncharted 2 versus Batman Arkham Asylum. Holy shit. This is definitely like a holy shit. If we had a live crowd, they'd be going, holy shit. Or they'd be going, shut the fuck up. We're trying to read, or whatever.
Right?
We don't have a lively audience. So anyway, I'm going first on this one. Or they'd say, why are you laughing at your own jokes,
Hey!
fucking cocks?
stop it! Stop trying to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
And
Don't have a good
feelings
time.
in
Stop
each
having
other.
fun. Raising the bar for humor. Stop.
Stop being fun. All right. So I'm first in this one. I have the unfortunate luxury of going first in this one. This is very, very difficult, though. Because there's two... while both of them did great wonders in their storytelling efforts, like, because I think both stories are fantastic. They're both totally different types of action games, you know? Like, one is, like, close quarters and probably the most impressive, like... you know, dodge and punch type of game to ever come out at this point. Just how intuitive it is. And Uncharted is more... It's more set piece action, you know? Like that train sequence that you mentioned, Kyle, where you're like... That's the one where you're jumping from car to car,
yeah,
right?
Oh, yeah. And fighting things, and maybe
Yes.
jumping on a Jeep and having to get
Yeah.
back on the train after being, you know.
And that had never been done. That's not in the first Uncharted. That had
No.
never been done before. That was like... You can do that on a video game? That's just like a movie. That's fucking crazy. And I remember there's like certain parts where like the train, doesn't it go under a tunnel at a certain point and you have to like dodge lights or whatever? You have to like go to the side of the train and then it's fucking crazy. I might be thinking of a different one. I might be thinking of 4. I don't know. They do a train one in 4 too, and it's incredible. It's like 2 on steroids. I might be thinking of Lost Legacy actually. That's like the ending. Whatever. Fuck it. Point is that's Uncharted. That's their MO. I'd never seen that done in a game. Well, I had seen it done in a game because I played 4 and then I played 2. So
You have to go back.
Yeah, but I had to
Go
like
back.
transport my mind back in time. I had to go back. Shit, this is really, really fucking difficult. Arkham Asylum is my number 1. Uncharted. This is literally my number 1 and 2. So this is like the most unfair pairing.
This is what they're here for.
Yeah, exactly. That is why we are here. Who was that? You've reached your final destination, hell. So I'm gonna go with. I could literally flip a coin and it would like, I would not be upset. Uncharted 2. I'm gonna go with Uncharted 2.
Whoa.
Yeah, it just makes more sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Because Arkham City is like, that's like the best one, and obviously the Arkham Asylum is the blueprint for that. But Uncharted 2 is like the blueprint for the entire what Naughty Dog does, more or less.
Yeah. Wouldn't have Last of Us without this game.
Yeah, exactly. And we wouldn't have like the jaw-dropping shit that we had in Uncharted 4, and
Dude, the
which
love.
they kind of continued in Lost Legacy to an extent, but 4 was the one that delivered it first.
The love triangle in Uncharted 2 is my favorite
Mhm.
part of the entire thing.
I love that too,
it's
man.
So good.
When
I love that.
when they
who are
introduced
you?
her, I was like,
who are
is
you? This year's
now?
model? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
so catty.
Oh yeah, it's great. Love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's really good. And he's like
And
this
is
so.
this the shitty villain where like he's chasing you at the end?
That
He was
that
driving
3?
me fucking crazy.
I think
I
that's
didn't
3
get to
with
the
the
end of the 3 though.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No,
then it
I
had
didn't
have
get to
been
the
this
final
one.
person. So I think this is the one where I'm like, he's like chasing me, and I'm running between trees or whatever.
Yeah, you have to blow up like the
Oh my God,
spores
dude.
or whatever. Very annoying.
I
but
died
yeah.
so many fucking times on that. That
Very
was
annoying, yeah.
crazy. But like, it's the final person, so it's kind of like, well, if it wasn't difficult, then what am I doing here? So I get that, but yeah, that was fun. Like one hit and you die, like pretty much type scenario. Yeah. Anyway, that's my vote. Whatever. I'm not gonna be swayed on this. Kyle, hey, what's your vote, man? I don't know what it could be.
I really like Batman Arkham Asylum like a lot.
Yeah,
Like
me
that
too.
moment like you like go into like the greenhouse and like Poison Ivy's just like made her home there. I'm like, yep.
Oh yeah.
We're like in a Batman ass video game right now.
Yeah. When she
But-
came up too, I was like, damn, allowed.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow. Look.
Animators had fun with that one. Uncharted 2 is just fucking a masterpiece, though. Like, it's so
Yeah.
good. I like 3 better, and I like 4 better. But that's just kind of that's just like Naughty Dog just improving themselves over. At least I think they do. I think they improve
Yeah.
themselves with each game. And Uncharted 2 is like immaculate, though. Like, you're breaking it. Like, it's so different. Like, from the very start. Like, I think the second level, you're like breaking into a museum. Or is that the third one?
The museum? No, that's the second one.
Okay, good. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's a whole stealth scene. It's super epic.
Yeah.
It's super cool. It's very James Bondy and stuff like that.
The fourth one is. No, you might be right. The third one does have you go into a museum too, but that's when you're like younger.
Yeah. No, this is like when you're like in Black Ops outfits and stuff like that, and like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good open.
But yeah, that's the very beginning of this.
Yeah.
Because then that guy betrays you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a fucking like.
That's a great. Yeah.
It's so Indiana Jones. Yeah, he steals the piece that you all need, but y'all are partners, and it
Yeah.
sets off these chain of events. Where now you're
and that guy is
globetrotting and-
already seedy as shit.
Yeah.
He's already like. He's like Drake is literally saying to him, "Better not betray me" and shit like that. It's like it's totally coming, dude. He's
Yeah.
totally gonna betray you. Anyway, yeah. So that's your vote, though. Is
Yeah, I'm gonna go Uncharted 2.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
Mm.
Not even giving JD a voice
I
here.
mean, God,
Yeah.
just
Jesus.
rip. I mean, you guys hate Batman. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Fucking hate it.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
tell
we got
Robert.
second
I'm
place.
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson you guys hate Batman and see what he feels about that.
Well, I'm sure he hears
Like-
enough about the words hate and Batman being put together. So I'm sure he gets
sure
it
he-
a lot every day.
I'm sure he really cares, and he's
Every day,
Honestly-
because every day I have to hear about it. What do you think
It's
about
true.
Robert Pattinson being Batman? I know I don't care about this conversation already.
Yeah.
Anybody that ever brings it up, I ask. So have you seen Twilight?
Have you
You
seen
Good Time?
anything other than Twilight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
always
making that
just refer-
assertion or anything?
No,
Okay,
I'm like,
no,
well, I
go watch
haven't
though.
seen it, so I don't bring that baggage in. So I guess that's where I land on the whole argument.
I think it's actually kind of funny. I doubt that any of the hate that he gets for Batman is on par with the hate that he got for Twilight. So I'm sure he's just like, this is.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
he's like,
breeze.
oh,
yeah.
this is. I've been through the ringer already. So
Yeah, exactly. This is fine comparatively. It's like everything's on fire, and he's like, "This is fine." Whereas before, everything was nuked, and he's like, "This is fine," or whatever.
yeah.
Anyway, we got through a tournament, guys. Woo!
Wow, we did it.
So yeah, that was fun. Uncharted 2 wins, and a lot of people would say that's rightly it should have won. So I'm glad we did that. And yeah, so go find us on Twitter at EoC Pod. I am Jeff Whitty, WIDDY. If you want to want to follow me tweeting about my music or whatever the fuck. So I do that there, and I hope you like the new intro and outro. That was me in GarageBand playing around. It was fun to do, and
That's
also a
good.
pain in the ass.
Good intro
I
and
don't believe
outro.
you. I don't believe you.
It's good.
So
Believe me?
It's good.
Believe me?
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. So yeah, stay tuned for extra shit I don't even know. Whenever we record in the next 3 months, I have no fucking idea. 1999 movies, we got to get that shit on the fucking rails, dude. 'Cause that's
Shitty
gonna be
year.
an epic
Such
tournament.
a bad year for movies.
Oh yeah, so bad. Just you know what? Give it to the Matrix.
Epically
Just give it
bad.
to the Matrix.
Yeah.
How can other movies fight each other if
If
they're
they're
dead?
dead.
I mean, they're gonna be dead.
We got to get that soundbite.
I know there really is a list,
But my brain.
but my brain tells
Something
me.
about my brain, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
Whatever
something
it says.
about not really feeling receptors or blah 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 blah.
So the
Steak.
Matrix is in our Conqueror's Corner, which is like a Hall of Fame for
Yep.
the podcast. Kyle put it in there last year.
Good for you, man.
So it might
Doing
be a good
Lord's
idea
work.
to not have that in our tournament because it's just gonna fucking win.
Yeah. I feel like we could have it in our list, but
Yeah.
not have it in
Yeah.
our 16 because it already,
Yeah. It's already like
Maybe we have to treat like all
It already has
Conqueror
a crown,
Corner movies
basically,
like
like,
that. Unless
why-
there's 2 Conqueror Corners movie in a list,
yeah.
Yeah.
Which 1999 could be the year where that would happen.
We
You
got to
know,
do another
like-
Conqueror's Corps. It's been like a year since then.
Yeah, we got to do one this year for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pick something that might be from 1999 that's a movie.
Yeah.
I have other movies I would like represented before that in Conqueror's Corner, but
Sure.
the point is that those movies are such high caliber that year that it's going to be one of the most difficult tournaments ever, without question.
Wow.
The whole debate is whether we do a double bracket or not. Maybe
30?
2 small double brackets, not necessarily 2 16 seed brackets.
We could do like a playing round, like a micro bracket, like a
Oh yeah,
Like,
one's playing
do
for
like
the spot
a-
of the other. Yeah, I know what you're talking
or
about.
even do it bigger. Do like a 8 versus 8 for one set of 4 and an 8 versus 8 for another set of 4. If we can't fill 32 seeds, that'd be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I can do.
because that would just
definitely do
add
where
another
it's
8
like-
movies. So it'd be we need
It's like
24
1,
movies
2,
basically.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can just add 8 more instead of having to do like 32. 32 is a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
Even though it's not for that year, like I can think of 32 movies to put in a bracket.
I mean
but
just
think
think about the How I Met Your Mother.
There's too
episode.
much
That was-
homework for
that
us to
was
have to do it, you know?
daunting,
Yeah.
and that's 30-minute episodes.
Yeah,
Like it's worth it because of the
and also we'd already seen the show like 3 or 4
Yeah, we're all like
over,
super
so-
familiar with it, so it's not
Right.
it's not like we needed refreshers or anything. But man, movies, shit, that's
Yeah, we're definitely going to do.
Christ.
What is that? Plus 8. That's 24.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at math. I am so bad.
yeah,
at it.
yeah. You got your regular 16 seeded bracket, and you
Yeah.
just basically piece out the last 8 seeds to fight each other, or
Yeah, for the lower
and then
spot,
fill
yeah.
out the lower 4 in each bracket. So
Cool. I like that. Yeah, I already got the bracket up here.
dope.
It's interesting. It has like number 9 going against 24, and I'm kind of like, wait, that's got to be numbered wrong or something. But we'll figure it out. Point is, I want to do more than just 16 because
Right.
that year is.
So we should really bring like
call outs.
Should we bring a top 15 or a top 20, or just do top 10 and on men's and fill it from there?
We should do. Let's do 15. I don't know that we'll have a lot of differences, but yeah, we can.
I
do
mean,
15.
just for placement, like having the lower stuff
Yeah.
set in stone instead of just kind of like throwing it up there,
yeah,
you know?
I know what you mean. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, 15 sounds good. But
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be a big one. It might be a double episoder, I imagine, because otherwise it'll be like 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. I think we should do our 15. Put the bracket together, then do the lower matchups.
Yeah, and then have the full tournament be its own
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be fucking debates out the ass. That's
Yeah.
what that's going to be. Be like, no way, that movie's better than that one. We're gonna end. We're gonna end the podcast because of that.
We're done.
Probably.
We're done. We didn't even make it to 100. We just cut it short of like
Yep,
87.
Exactly.
That's
It's gonna be good though, because that is legitimately. I always call it the best year in movies, and there's a CNN docuseries called The Movies right now. It's okay. It's fine. It doesn't really go deep into movies that much, but they spent like on their 90s episode, they spent like 10 minutes alone talking about how fucking transformative 1999 was for,
Oh, wow.
for movies. Like, you know, how many indie voices there were that were so prevalent and like successful in award season and stuff. And like, hey man, that's what I've been trying to say. It's like the best year for movies.
Yeah.
Because every time they brought up one movie, it led into another movie that's just amazing from that year. It's just, yeah, it's incredible. The homework for that's going to be very gratifying. Well, let me tell you that. If you haven't seen any from that year, it's been a great run of homework assignments for me on that one
Cool.
so far. Anyway, any fucking way. That's the one we're going to do immediately next, more than likely, and then maybe a Conqueror's Corner after that. We'll see. I don't know. Then go to Home Depot. I don't know if we'll have time.
Don't know if I'll have time. All right.
So I think I already plugged all our shit, Apple Podcasts and YouTube and SoundCloud and Facebook and all the places you can get podcasts, Stitcher and Podded Up. I just made that up. Poddedup.org. Fucking no.
You should do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's real. It's totally real.
Yeah,
Don't
go
look
ahead
it up.
and click it in.
So yeah, Kyle, do you still doing the stuff for Subculture? I know you write for the
yeah,
Facebook
you can come over to their
every day.
newsfeed and get learned. You know, I'll be posting a lot of news stuff over there and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of time to write right now, so
don't you make up news though? You don't really.
I make up news. I don't check my sources.
Yeah, I mean,
I make it all up.
Could you start though, posting your sources if you ever?
That's actually a fine suggestion. I don't actually, to be real, I probably maybe should start posting. And this was broke by blah blah blah. Also, no.
Also, no.
By the time I'm posting
job.
something on Subculture, everybody's already posted about it. It's already news.
Exactly.
I don't break the
source
news
in my Facebook feed so that I don't have to follow all that other shit.
I don't break the news, guys. I fucking share it. That's
a relayer.
Yeah.
I'm not a real journalist, everybody.
Yeah, I get it.
Shocker.
I get it from. Oh my god, that reminds me of a wrestling quote. Oh my god. Somebody, okay, I got to send this clip to you guys of these two very, very attractive, trying to be classy, female Australian women that got eliminated from the women's battle royal at the Royal Rumble. And they got eliminated handily. It was like 30 seconds or whatever. So they're backstage after they got eliminated, and they see the interviewer, and they're immediately loud. They're like, "Oh yeah, you gonna ask us a question?" It's so fucking hilarious. And they're like, "How do you feel?" And they're like, "How do we feel? Did you go to journalism for that?" It's so fucking great. Did you go to journalism for that?
Did you go to journalism? Really?
Such a great line. I gotta send it to you guys. They're really funny. I go down a rabbit hole of them just doing interviews, and they're so freaking funny. Wrestling wise, but humor that does a lot. Does a lot.
At least they got something going.
I don't know why I went down a wrestling hole. I am deep in the Japanese wrestling right now. That's my life. It's a little bit about me. I make fun of Kyle for having Japanese games in his list, but I watch Japanese wrestling. So
yeah, whatever. I know. You're more Japanese loving than I am at this point.
And I love Judgment. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, what's going on with you? You're having a fucking crisis over there.
And I love Seinfeld, too. What's the deal with Jeff? Oh, my God. What happened? All right, so stay tuned for 99 episodes coming in 5 months. So, no, I don't know.
Good thing is I don't have a lot of oversights in this one anymore.
No, dude.
I've got some that I definitely want to rewatch because, why not rewatch Magnolia and chew up 3.5 hours of my life?
That came out.
Oh wait, is that
because of our rules?
Is that a wide release?
2000? Yeah, that's a 2000 wide release.
Oh motherfucker! Well, okay, good. I'm glad it's not in the mix, though.
That is 100% number one 2000 movie for me. Yeah, I don't even know off the top of my head what came out that year, but
doesn't matter.
Is number one.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Movie's so fucking good.
Oh man.
But I know what you're talking about, man. Because chances are that year was so great that chances are your list is full of just greatness.
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, I've been trying to end this podcast for a while. So, hey, guys, thanks for listening. And tune in later when we talk about...
Skirpaderp.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
All right. Later.